affiliated. I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated.
This video is under fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act in 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or purpose use tips the balance in favor of fair use. All rights and credit go directly to its rightful owners. No copyright infringement intended. Enjoy. Oh yeah, on your way out, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, man. This is the Argument League. Turn up.
Yeah. Vanglorious Vanguard.
Knowledge born.
Yeah.
United Front.
Tell it.
What you want.
To the Knowledge Radio.
We in here. What you got? Dot.
Work hard as a slave to one day be your savior. The wave unwavering. This is a labor of love. Rise with a purpose every day. Invigorated. If we were on TV, we'd be 10 times syndicated. If we waited for validation, a paycheck, or accolades, we'd be starved, already lost, or ran away. But when you're square, solid, and your circle too, you don't need a place for silence. The concept is conquered through media, not areas of people activity. A mix that don't lose ethnicity. Tightness that don't lose elasticity. Explicitly, this isn't where we give the novice regard. Nah, this is where knowledge is born. Last time that I checked, I'm undefeated. Deliver edicts, can't resist when the gods build and manifest freedom. When lines get crossed, they may push a loss, cause they get handed a check. We kick your can and cancel your cancerous gestures. A prophet vision, precision, the prescription for the sickness is to inoculate your fate with the winning. Arrogant beginnings turn to humble endings. And US with KBA is a win-win. 1K.
The man is not allowed to fly a plane in his own country. But you want to convince the world that this man is not only a threat to his neighbors, but he is a threat to the entire human family. You are a liar. Liar, and the people are intellectual cowards who sit down and suck up this filthy lie.
Man, I've been rapping for a minute, I don't see how niggas hate on it. Swab Boss the greatest, motherfuckers should wait on it. Even if my album drop 10 years from now, nigga, it's gonna be the hardest album out 10 years from now, nigga. The Swab Boss, you niggas should see that shit. Whatever I am in the old niggas should be that shit. Whatever they say they gon' throw, I don't agree with it. Just had a couple of my O's and come at me with it, man, it's Swab Boss. The reason why these niggas get hauled off if 100 niggas die for this cause, it's a small cost. I'm trying to get my people on their feet again, nigga, but I'm back smoking weed, drinking Hennessy, nigga. And maybe that's why I'm not back on my shit. It's Swab Boss from 2-6 who moved out to the bricks, hooked up with Bingo from 5th. Now we know we love shit, now they know they should quit trying to make it hood rich. All that bullshit on your mind, ho, I wish you would spit. Niggas know what I'm about, and they wish I would flip. Niggas ask about a track, they wanna hear that shit, but when I ask to do a track, they don't permit that shit, man. And that's the type of shit that I don't say, man. Niggas know from the go that I don't play, man. Coming straight from the streets, and I can't straight, man. They ain't fucking with him, cause he don't pay, man.
Why are the Europeans so insecure about other people in the world? And why do you, after everywhere you go, you gotta kill and murder the rest of the people of the human family? Your history is written in the blood of the black, the brown, the yellow, and the red. Why are you so insecure? Do you know what brings about insecurity? What brings about insecurity is when you have a false concept of yourself. And the false concept of self is white supremacy. They believe that they are better because they are white. And as a result, see, when a man has that kind of silly mentality, Hitler had the silly mentality that the white man, the Aryan, is superior. So then at the Olympics, Jesse Owens kicks up all the Aryans. Hitler is outraged. He's angry.
That's very simplistic.
Yeah. Well, you need it to be simplistic. You need it to be extra simplistic.
You see, they can't even take the
The reality, I know they can't handle. You know, look, when you take a brick, and you hurl the brick among a pack of dogs, only the dog who gets hit yelps. Think about it.
Think about it. Shout out to being on the track, man. Shout out to Z on the cam. That's snapping on film. Shout out to Solar Mind, the commissioner, Solar Vision Debate League, the greatest debate league on YouTube. Shout out to Knowledge Born Allah, Do the Knowledge Radio, Knowledge Born Allah on YouTube. Shout out to the AOI, Gold Mount, Brand Debate, Weekly Radical, Ampu Pro Black, Ground Zero, Hurricane Katrina, the King James 13, Anti-Bully Inc. Shout out to the judges. Shout out to the peers and shout out to the reason we're here, the people of SVDL, man. You already know what it is. September 6th, 6 o'clock. The premiere, jump off, debut, debate of season 4. Make sure y'all subscribe to Solar Vision Debate League. Make sure y'all subscribe to Solar Vision Debate League. We have hella debates. Go over there now. Subscribe. Look at the list of videos about them motherfucker. Debates. Fire debates. Judge debates. Structured debates. Opening round. Premise round. Rebuttal round. Shucklebuck round. Interrogation round. Closing round. And the judgment. We have a season. Playoffs. With a first round. Conference. Division round. Finals. Trophies. MVP. Rookie of the Year. Iron Man of the Year. Comeback Debater of the Year. People's Champ. And the Champ. Shout out to Solar Man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Yara Ben Nazareth. Unapologetically Israelite. Taz Exclusive. Goldmine True Tribe TV. Psychopathy is live. Word Sport Battlegrounds. Jules Gaming Lounge. The YouTube Streets channel. Out the Blue Investments. All right. We are here. We are here. Because Zion Lexx went live Saturday and told the people that he was going to expose what happened the night he was in Florida with Polite Sonetta and they underage. No, sorry. With Polite Sonetta, Napa, having a debate about rape. Now, I believe that's the same night that they had that one good lady that was sitting on the couch, the underage lady that broke down crying talking about rape. I believe she was underage. Why talk? Let's let him talk for himself.
The one you call Renente, you ain't calling her
For everybody. I'm not talking to the unconscious, conscious community. I'm talking to everybody that can hear my voice. If Sonetta won't expose Polite for being with a minor that's related to his wife, then somebody tell me why the fuck y'all would expect that Brother Sonetta would come clean and say anything right now, regardless about Polite. He didn't even do it for his wife.
that Sonetta talked about your kid. Who are you talking about? Huh? You ain't talking about Tasia, right? You ain't talking about that, her, right? You ain't talking about Tasia Barnes, right? I know you ain't talking about her. I knew her before you polite. You ain't talking about her, right? Nigga, that ain't your daughter.
I'll just come close to the screen because I know you're watching. Yeah, I've been in your studio, so I know what it is. You got multiple desktops. So what a lot of people don't know is Sonetta will be queued into his own live stream, but he's also free to ear hustle to other live streams because he has a dual laptop. All right. So I know you're watching this. And I want you to come closer, homie. Because I want to tell you something. You know, I'm a man of honor. And apparently, you don't respect me.
Now, he's a man of honor. Remember that. He's a man of honor. I respect. Greatest thing. Adherence to what is right or to a conventional standard of conduct. Regard, great respect. Fulfill, as in an obligation. Or keep, as in an agreement. Greatest thing, high respect. Adherence to what is right. Okay, so.
I did say recently in coming out and doing these videos on Brother Polite that I could say much more about the night of me and Polite's debate where we debated on rape at the Beverly Hills penthouse. I did say I could say much more. So I want you to come closer as I say this to you, Brother Sarnetta. And I want you to look in my eyes, because one thing you should know about me, I don't bluff. I don't fuck around. So I want you to look in my eyes.
Now listen, he don't bluff and he don't fuck around. An attempt to deceive someone into believing that one can or will do something. Try to deceive someone as to one's abilities or intentions. He say he don't do this. And he don't fuck around. In time doing unimportant or trivial things is fucked up. I typed that in, and the definition of fuck around popped up in the Oxford languages. Waste someone's time. So he don't fuck around. He don't bluff. He don't fuck around. And he's a person of honor. A man of honor. Check. Bing. Got you. You don't fuck around. Bing. Check. Got you. And you don't bluff. Bing. Check. Got you. Got you. I got you.
I hope you and Sister Nepal get your story straight and tell it before me. Because I'm about to tell everybody everything that happened that night. You see? So that's what happens when you play games. You see, but unlike you, I'm not going to speak the lies. I'm going to just talk the truth. And my son is a witness.
Oh, shit. Why did you do that? Dad, my son is a witness. Now, anybody that knows me and the pa, we are not okay with each other. She hassled me, right? I came back to the league. I didn't know the young lady. I said, what's your avatar about? And she caught an attitude, and ever since then, it was just her trying to, show that she had some disdain for me until it got to the point where I figured it out. Oh, you're riding for solar. Oh, okay, you've been listening to what all these niggas been telling you about me. And since you're in love with Solar, you think you're doing some justice. Okay. Nothing but a woman being a woman. So time moves on. She's talking about my girl, talking about my girl to see son, talking about whatever she can. So even now, years later, she's not with Solar. She's not part of the debate league. I don't watch Sonetta. I don't give a fuck. But I went over to Sonetta one time because SVDL was over there. Somebody was over there doing, I think it was a Solar or somebody. And so I called in because we was over there for that day. And out of nowhere, he said, "Ain't you the one that called Nepal, ho?" So Nepal texting him like, "No, get him off of that. Don't let him get no shine." Then once they get over the the Judas shit recently, I get on the panel, say something, motherfucker act like the nigga that beat their ass just walked in the room. So I have no reason to defend Nepal other than she's a woman because she's not black. But for Zion Lex to put not just Sonetta, but his girl up for question, right? Because now, remember, this whole thing is saying Saw knows something about Polite and these minors, these underage girls. So now, Zion is really saying, oh, not just him, but her. Something happened with the conversation of rape. And the Pa knows about it. And Sonetta knows about it. And Zion Lex is admitting he been knew about it. But now that he's mad at Sonetta because Sonetta said his name in a light he don't appreciate, now he's going to play righteous and expose the criminality based around the action of rape that presented itself around at this moment in time when he was in Florida with Polite, Sonetta, and the Pa.
And we have other witnesses, buddy.
And now he throwing his son in there. And other witnesses.
So I just want to say this to you, Sonetta, because you know already what I'm going to say. So I want you to say, I hope you and Sister Nepal agree on what y'all going to lie about happened that night. And I hope y'all do y'all video first. Because this week, I'm going to tell the people the whole story. But I'm going to enjoy my weekend, hoping that you have enough time to call her and figure out what y'all going to say. But I'm going to come back on Monday, and I'm going to tell the people the shit that happened after the debate.
It's Tuesday. He's a man of honor. He doesn't bluff. He doesn't fuck around. His son is a witness. There's other witnesses. He giving you time to get your story together. He's going to enjoy his weekend. Monday. Domo the MVP is in the building. What's good, big bro?
I'm gonna say this. I know y'all may have pieced it up with that nigga Judah, but that nigga a bitch. I'm staying on that nigga head. Fuck that whole ass nigga. I'm staying on that nigga head. Don't delete my videos, bro. I don't give a fuck. I hope you had me.
Suave?
You can delete my. Yeah.
Suave don't delete videos.
Oh yeah, okay. Cause I heard niggas yesterday talking about who we should delete all the videos. Nah, we ain't deleting shit.
Oh, those are Taz videos. He was talking about Taz videos.
I thought you. Nah. I thought you was talking to you. Like nah,
No. I've never put his children online. I didn't play that part of the video.
Yeah, nah. This bitch ass nigga this bitch ass nigga forced this white woman to call herself a nigger, bro. Forced her. I had to tell her like, listen, don't think that just because these internet weirdos got you feeling comfortable saying the N-word on, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube means that you'll go outside of this and be okay doing that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of nigga that's over there, dog. Fuck that bitch ass nigga, bro. Oh God. I ain't doing no more videos, but I'm still be on that nigga's motherfucking head. That's a bitch ass nigga, dog. He better not ever pop his ass up over here. I don't give a fuck who he cool with over here, nigga. That bitch ass nigga better not ever pop his head up over here, nigga.
So he can't get on the panel, or you gonna kill him when he get on the panel?
I'm on his. Shit. It's the argument league. We let whoever on, but I'm on his head, nigga.
Okay. Boy, Blue is in the building, man. Power to the dark side. Well, at least the blue side of the dark side. Shout out to you, big dog.
This nigga. Hey, but hold on. I will say this, nigga.
Peace and black power. Appreciate you. Go ahead, dog. No. I'm just speaking to him. We back on it.
Hey, listen. This is really a victory lap.
Mm-hmm.
We told this nigga it was gonna end bad for you.
Yes.
We told you was gonna, you know what I'm saying, be looking stupid at the end of this. Mm-hmm. And what you end up doing? Apologizing like a bitch. All that reckless bullshit you was talking, nigga, that's why nobody take you fucking serious, nigga. Nobody but yes men, do boy ass niggas who like being on YouTube panels. Fuck is you talking about? I can't wait till this nigga get embarrassed tonight. This nigga Jabari, it's gonna continue, bro. This is his humiliation ritual. It's continuing. He's supposed to be debating Jabari tonight. This is his humiliation ritual continuing, nigga. First you gotta apologize to Taz and Nyla. Now you gotta apologize. Now you Tanetta just had to come on and tell you, hey, all this shit you doing right now, don't do that tonight with Jabari. That nigga ain't got no respect for himself, dog. No respect for himself. I shouldn't have got on that fucking panel at all. Anyway. But I can't be a nigga sitting in the chat while this nigga talking about white women, Sicilian white women are niggers. Because let me say this. Because Afro-Asiatic, they just use that nigga as a prop. And that's a perfect example of how niggas that just be wanting to be on panels end up being implicated in stupid shit. Moors are not niggers. Ancient African people are not niggers. You are anachronistically applying a derogatory term to a people that term was not used to. That means that you've been indoctrinated into a history of racism because you are willing to use the defaming categories that didn't even exist at the time of your ancestors to describe them. That's what niggas don't get. You do not equate Africa with nigger. You don't equate Moor with nigger. So even if Sicilians do have Moorish ancestors, that don't make them fucking niggers because Moors weren't fucking niggers. White people created that term to diminish and degrade the greatness that our ancestors like the Moors showed. So when you then, again, anachronistically apply the term nigger to a people that term was not fucking applied to, what you was doing is you are showcasing how you have been brainwashed in your understanding of history. You simple ass niggas. And I don't expect an idiot like motherfucking Japan Judah to understand that. That's why that nigga in Japan. Just hearing that nigga talk about black shit, nigga, is fucking ridiculous. Really, I want to stay on that nigga head, but it's hard to listen to like an idiot like that, bro. That's why that nigga was like, oh, I'm gonna stop going on my channel. Nah, it wasn't because of no beef. It was just because, nigga, everything over here be dumb as fuck. That nigga's gonna be talking about shit. But yeah, man. What's good with you, Swab?
Man, same shit, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Going in on this motherfucker, Zion Lexx, fake pump, faking ass. Talking about he had a motherfucking video he was finna put out there. Nigga ain't doing shit. So
didn't he say it was an audio?
Yeah. I mean, well, he was supposed to do a video about the audio. So he didn't do that.
Yeah, man. We spoke our piece last night. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't have a chance to check that out, y'all make sure y'all go to the Chop Up.
Make sure y'all
Chop Up show
subscribe
on
to
YouTube.
the Chop Up Show.
Had a great show last night. We was kind of having this conversation. But we was having a polite conversation. And I don't really. I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna let other niggas handle that. I let other niggas be on that. We can't. Show last night. That was fire. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I gotta stop fucking with these bottom feeding ass niggas. Though. I gotta stop going to these bottom feeding channels. For real.
You got to.
I gotta find a new YouTube. Really, I'm just waiting for the fucking season to start. This shit. We up here getting caught up in fucking YouTube bullshit, nigga. When this ain't got shit to do with us.
Yeah. Yes, fam, bam. We say Zion Lexx ain't got shit.
Let me say this. This bitch ass nigga can't even get through a season, nigga. You can't challenge me on no motherfucking MVP.
Who is that?
Pussy. You know how that nigga Judah do? Act like a fucking weirdo, then boot you off the channel. And be like, yeah, I'm the new champ. Like, man, bitch, I wouldn't. Let me chill. Let me chill. Y'all done made peace with that nigga. Matter of fact, invite that nigga over here. I want y'all to invite that nigga over here. I'm gonna cook his motherfucking head.
My demeanor hasn't changed this whole time. I'm just letting y'all know. I see it anyway. I'm not plugged into the Matrix. I see it. I accepted Judah for what Judah was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't really go there. I'm like, damn, okay. You know, and he stayed on that boundary. To me, he stayed on that boundary. He didn't cross where I was like, what the fuck? Well, the night I'm gonna get my sister to rape. That was, I knew he was dead at that point. I knew that nigga was dead at that point. You know, but like I said, it didn't surprise me. I just didn't give a fuck that, you know, he dropped it that way. I'm like, you know, damn. Now that's crazy. That was kind of weird. Hey, now the Chup is in the building. Season 3 Chup. Anonymous Hebrew.
Hey, man, I see. Like I'm gonna tell you like I told Swab. I see y'all made peace with that nigga Judah, but I'm on that nigga head. That nigga pussy. Yeah, I ain't letting no nigga sit around on YouTube talking about motherfucking Sicilians should call themselves niggers, bro. I ain't doing it. White women, specifically. Bitch ass niggas talking about.
Bro, I was pressing this unmute button so hard. What the fuck you mean, nigga? When that nigga ain't say nothing to me, that nigga still was talking shit to me last night. I was asleep, woke up and seen him still talking shit. That nigga apologized to me. He don't fuck with me anymore. On that nigga, man. What's wrong with you, bro?
Okay, all right. You know, your elder out there, man.
Like shit. And make up with everybody, apologize to everybody, except for the nigga who was trying to be cool with you in the Israel.
Yeah. Your elder out there making peace, bro. So I'm up here thinking you a part. I'm like, yeah, y'all do that. And then I was there, but I'm like, man, I ain't about to mess up. You know what I'm saying? Some peaceful shit.
Oh,
you want to be on some.
I
seen it.
You almost jumped in there.
I fell asleep because when I first got there, he was talking shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna cook him tomorrow. This nigga's useless. And then woke up and seen it was a goddamn love fest. That's awesome. Hey, great.
Right. That's why I tune in. I'm okay, like, all right, these niggas is like, man, I was like, all right, yeah, y'all do your thing. Y'all got that. And then when niggas started talking about deleting videos, I wanted to put in the text, well, don't delete shit, bro. Don't delete a motherfucking thing. That's just staying right on up there, nigga.
I don't delete
videos. It's up. Yeah, buddy. That bitch ass nigga better not bring his ass over here. I'm not going over there. I'm
nigga all that passed out drunk. Nigga, I pulled up late. He talking about he the MVP. And then at the end said he was the champ. He the SVDL champ. I was like, nigga, don't want a season 3 MVP. Nigga.
Bro, nah, because what happened? Because nigga, this nigga was calling and that's what I'm saying. Like I should have known that this nigga was calling me out. Cause like he forced this white woman to call herself. And even she said it. She was like, I didn't feel comfortable saying it. But he kept asking me, and so since he was asking me, I'm like, yo, that's still out of pocket though. You feel me? Cause I put it in when he said that, I was like, again, this shit is pathetic. Y'all niggas is clown. He was like, hit the link, Damo, hit the link. I'm like, all right. After Asiatic hit the link first, right? So these niggas is just talking about how Moors fucked a bunch of Sicilian women. You know what I'm saying? And then that's why Sicilians got quote unquote black blood. Right? So because Sicilians got black blood, he was saying that she was called Italian nigger. And she should he was telling her to pretty much call herself Italian nigger. He was like, "What? Go ahead." And then when she said N-word, he was like, "No, you can say it. You got black blood. You can say it." Yeah, bro.
Hold on, man. What's swabbing?
You're
You don't stop.
In the building.
I see you, bro.
You see me?
I see you, bro.
That's what's up.
I don't like it.
Season 4.
You don't like it, nigga. You don't stop, bro. This nigga put in a bid for season 4 already, bro.
Hey.
Stop it.
Hey.
You see what's going on, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
That shit. Yeah, I mean, Swan's just listening. Swan's just listening.
No.
I'm working.
No. Stop working, nigga.
Hold on. I ain't looking at the screen.
Nah, I'm talking about
that ain't nothing.
Nah, yeah. I see you, nigga. Hey.
You're
gonna hit you with the Black Jesus minister. I see you,
right.
nigga.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. So I guess y'all can be.
Oh, no, we gonna see each other. I'm seeing, we seeing each other out here, nigga. What you doing here? Hold on. Hey, nah, man. Yeah, these YouTube, like Dubbo said, man. I gotta stop going in these goddamn.
Okay. Now I get it. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Right. Yeah, y'all stay where the fuck y'all at.
We gonna come in there to that chop up show, turn that motherfucker out. 100 dislikes. It's just facts. Says Domo, please let Suave know Israelite Lexx still talking crap with 2 P's.
Bro, I ignored that nigga, bro. I don't pay attention to nothing. And you see how that nigga really want me to respond here? I really just should. Nah, Israelite Lexx. Oh man,
Silver man, what are you talking?
I can't that nigga off our channel, bro. I ain't playing with that.
What's up with you, Ken?
What's good with you, God?
No, nigga. Laughing at YouTube niggas.
Man.
Laughing at YouTube niggas. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, bro.
But that nigga Taz though, nah. Me and Taz get on there. I just want to apologize to you too.
Which is big. I hate kicking niggas in the nuts. I hate kicking niggas in the nuts for apologizing. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of other niggas need to learn how to do that. But it's like once he get to the 1000th apology, you know what I'm saying? I kind of just wanted you to be you. Like, don't even apologize.
Like at this point, bro, I would have had more. I can't even call it respect because I don't respect you. I'd have more expectation. Like, bro, he did all that, then got drunk and woke up.
I realized he was a fucking idiot.
And then started talking with Rob, getting his gummy berry juice on me. Nigga, I don't. Hey, look, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you now. So now I see it for what it is. I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna go crazy. Come back and apologize, and cuss you out, go crazy, so I can get all these views. Yeah, this is stupid.
Bro, listen. I'm just gonna wait for this debate tonight, and because I'm actually enjoying Judas' humiliation ritual.
Is it really gonna happen?
Yes, I never came on. It said he debating Jabari.
Are they having a conversation?
Well, look,
They're having a sit down.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They just have to be gassing that thing because you be like, it's not really a debate. You know, it's gonna be more of a conversation, and it's really gonna be Jabari's son and that nigga. And as soon as he starts talking that phallic worship bullshit, they both gonna check his ass, and he ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Oh, matter of fact, let me go. I got the timestamps. I don't want to do another stream. I ain't gonna do a whole stream. I'm just gonna do. I ain't gonna do.
Man, see, when you grow up all the way, Domo, you just accept yourself for you, bro. You're going to do another stream. Just, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Your morals are changing. You're getting a little older. You're getting a little more disconnected from the idiots of the world. And, you walk past bums now and you don't give them as much change as you used to. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You have a son now. Your priorities are shifted, man.
It's like you get more aggressive, but less aggressive at the same time. I can't explain it. You know what it is? You change the things that matter to you start to shift. You know what I'm saying? Your value system changed. Mm-hmm. I knew I was going to talk about it tomorrow. I knew I was going to do some more videos. So
well, no, because with Lexx, I felt like I was able to do a good job. I did that once. I did 3 though. So I guess I do gotta get one more out the way.
Different months.
Yeah. I guess I gotta get one more. Yeah. Because with Lexx, I was like, I did the 3, and then after I did that third one, I was good. I felt like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So even though he would do more streams, I was like, I'm good. You feel me?
See, this OG, where he got somebody in his ear, it's just what it's gonna be, bro. Like, this is. Yeah. Don't fuck with it, bro. And like I just thought it was weird, like everybody else was like at you, bro. Like I'm sitting here trying to show you what's up. Yeah, you don't see, nigga. I think it's trademark time. I'm gonna show you how fucking petty I am.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Call up your mans, now we coming for you. We coming for you. We coming for you.
That'll be genius.
Now trademark your name so people can't use it in their titles. Nah, bro. Talk about it, man.
Trademark toward nights, nigga.
That's a rap, bro.
You can't even use that shit no more.
He can't use that shit at all.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it would be. It would be real disgusting. Just like calling a nigga a faggot and a bitch and telling him you gonna punch him in the throat and talking about his fucking wife.
That is ill. That is ill. That is ill. That is ill.
I don't know what he said to me.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. That shit is ill. And then you too.
Yeah.
You always supposed to. Nation business.
Right.
It's nation business.
Right.
And that's just it. You don't never put nation business up for no display. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment. None of that shit.
That's what you want to do. So, I got that 500. I'm going to get some shirts made.
Yes, sir, y'all. Yasharal in the building. Yeah, man. He said he got a bag he going to drop on a trademark and some shirts. And then, nah.
Circulate them motherfuckers in Japan.
Now you got my motherfucking mind thinking. So what's gonna be?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you should probably stop fucking with certain people. Like, some of us, we gonna play this stupid game with you. Like, it's not gonna be. Shout out to the shark. Like, oh man, bro. I don't even want this shit now. Don't talk to me, bro. Like, I just wanted to make sure when nobody talking about that this nigga kids out here. I wanted to go see what that was.
Oh yeah. No. Talking about the beautiful babies, man. They're off limits.
Yeah. That nigga be cussing Taz out. All that shit again in about 3 months.
Shit, I don't know.
I mean, it's good to know that the spirit is alive and well. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see him doing that no more, bro. That nigga had over 100 dislikes. And the Argument League had 1.7 thousand views on that last stream. That nigga looked at that shit and said, This nigga done dropped me to a low and then raised them to a high, and he's just over on his channel, not paying attention to neither one of us. All that nigga did was share the stream. That shit. I went to my algorithm bed while I was watching that shit. Said 1.2. I said, what the fuck? We ain't even done. I said, boy, don't let Domo get this power right here, boy, because when he got them 900 views on that last one, that's what he fighting now. That's what he fighting now. It wasn't like this in Lexx, and it was like, did all 30 of y'all see me do that nigga dirty? Nah, that nigga ended that stream. That motherfucker said almost 1,000. That motherfucker said, damn.
I don't think you gonna put the stream up the one that ended just now.
I feel like Sonetta. I swear, boy. That nigga said, nah, fuck this. Niggas gonna hear me. Niggas gonna hear me.
We can't play this one. We can't play this though.
Why not?
Okay, so tell me.
Shit. Boom. Can y'all see me? This is for commentary, education, and all that shit. Yeah, no. Taz said the way to do it, as long as you on the screen too. So when I'm on the stream yard, if I share.
Hold on. That ain't the right video.
Put it in the box.
Okay, bet.
I was about to say, I got something for you then if you gonna play that song.
Them some stuff.
You got OBS?
Go to this ain't the right one. This ain't the one. Go to I want you to go to Chief X channel. Not this. I dropped the wrong link.
Okay.
Go to Chief X channel.
You got OBS?
Right there. Sonetta is a devil.
What time stamp?
Just put it's on right there. It's right in the front.
So many niggas is working on videos on this nigga.
Damn, shut the fuck up. Because you don't know every goddamn thing. But when that white man or somebody coming at you, what you gonna do? You run it back to the brothers. That's when they'll come back to us. You're gonna run back to us and ask us for our help. Jack, you're gonna ask us for our help. Remember that sister that was walking in Texas? She was in Texas because she run her fucking mouth so much that white man knocked the shit out of her and knocked her ass out. Y'all remember that? That's what somebody gonna do to you, bitch. Irene, Cynthia G, all you hoes.
Y'all gonna pay, bro. You niggas is gonna pay.
You need to shut the fuck up. You need to shut your damn mouth when black men is talking.
Talking to women like this at a time where a woman and child was raped.
White men is talking, all they see is that smile. And they see them teeth. And yes, sir, brother. And you start talking.
Sonetta is wicked. I'm telling you.
Get back uptown and get in the hood, and you want to look mean and gross.
Check this out. Check this out. 1 second, y'all. Just 1 second.
And go back and forth with the black man. Oh shit, we the God, yo, man. I've been looking.
1 second, y'all. Check this out.
We the God. I need your number, bro. I need your number. Email me, weedogsound.net@yahoo.com. Email me, weedog. So I'm off that motherfucking black woman. I ain't never said black woman was gone anyway. That was polite shit. That was Bill saying it's battle shit.
Damn. That nigga said, I ain't never said the black woman's God. That was setting them shit.
Did you hear that?
Damn.
Did you hear that, bro?
You might as well tell them what's gonna come now. I might as well just go ahead and show y'all what's about to come for this.
Oh shit.
This is gonna be
God.
This is gonna be the theme song for all of this shit.
This nigga wicked, dog.
Go ahead and get this.
That's crazy. Let me play that in real audio.
Black woman ain't God, man.
It's gonna be the theme song for this shit. The rest of this shit. Hold on, I didn't share the sound. Hold on. Yeah. Show y'all what this is. This nigga out of control. This nigga is out of control. I'm not gonna be apologetic for none of this shit.
My stream audio.
Yeah.
no sweat. Yeah, yeah. I just be talking that good. Still they gon' say that I'm bad. Yeah, we gon' go clean up the hood. I'm about to give them my last. Soon as they look at the presents, they wanna bring up my past. Yeah, we be exposing them liars. I'm about to put them on blast. I will not, no, I will not apologize for it. I will not, no, I will not apologize for it. I just been talking that good. Still they gon' say that I'm bad. Yeah, we gon' go clean up the hood. I'm about to give them my last. Yeah, say what they wanna say, do what they wanna do. Just acting like animals. Someone do hold you accountable. Stay on my board.
Y'all heard it here first. Make sure y'all subscribe to Unapologetically Israel. Hosted by the brother Anonymous Hebrew. Great visuals. Great song, man. Shout out to you, big dog.
Hey, we finna shoot this nigga up.
Hey.
This nigga's wicked as hell.
It's all good, big dog. That nigga fair game. That nigga said the black woman is not good.
Hey, look. You want? That's where you want to go, Drew? Go ahead, bro. I got you. I'm gonna sink that battleship.
Funny how motherfuckers get with certain women and then feel like the black woman ain't God no more.
She just ain't God no more. Huh?
That vagina must be trash. So
we're trying to tell you.
We got an echo on your end. Hey, now you got the YouTube playing or something?
You say what?
It's an echo on your end.
No, I'm not laughing at what you said, man. I'm laughing at something else. I don't want to try to use that.
Yeah, off top. Nah, yeah, but that box has no bottom. Let me get to General Yashar in the building, man. Don't get it twisted, put it in the wrong direction, misconstrued, just fucked up. It is motivated focus, man. Shalom, what's good to you? And although he comes in and he just says, hey, share this. Shout out to Judge Yara, the head judge, to be exact, holding it down. Fact. Yeah, man.
This is what I'm saying, man. Like the nigga is erratic, bro. He like a ravenous beast.
I don't hear no echo.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's clear he's feeling the pressure. What you watching right now, I'm gonna tell you, you're watching the breakdown. You're watching the breakdown.
Yeah.
Live on L. You watching the breakdown.
You watching a man with no counterpart. You're watching a man with no woman. You're watching a man with no support system. A man with no wisdom. A man with no earth. That's what you're watching. A man left to himself and his insecurities, his paranoia, his secrets, his dark past, his skeletons in the closets.
I don't know if we can call him a man no more.
Hey, bro, listen, man. Like,
ain't he supposed to be a god?
You can't.
Hell no.
Right? Like, ain't nobody on the planet Earth can stand up with that shit, bro. You can't support that shit. Look, bro, look. This dude, man, will do anything for fame.
Mm-hmm.
He'll do anything to feel like he's on top. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just looking at a saying not too long ago. I'd rather be popular in heaven than to be famous in hell.
Right.
And this dude here, bro, he's with everything that's going on, he still thinks it's okay to attack sisters because they disagree with you.
Simply because they disagree with you.
Right. And you don't just you just can't say I disagree with what y'all saying.
Mm-hmm.
But you still calling them bitches and hoes.
Talking
ain't God.
Talking about their
Somebody
children.
Need to knock you the fuck out. You still advocating violence against women.
Yeah.
This nigga don't get it. And you know why he don't get it? because he ain't got it.
He ain't got it. Nope. And there's nobody around there to put it in. Distilling in him. It's just he has no accountability. There's nobody holding him accountable.
He can't. He one of those dudes that feel like he don't have to be accountable to anybody.
Yeah, because he has nobody to be accountable to. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all can feel how the fuck we feel. Yeah. But neither one of our wives is going to let us get up here and just call women bitches and hoes. And Katrina, don't say bitch. She told me don't argue with Akmalak. He's too young for me to. Like, that's my girl keeping me a man.
See what I'm saying?
Nobody told me not to argue with none of you.
That's my girl keeping me a man. That's A9 girl keeping him a man. That she could be proud to stand next to and say, this my dude.
Yeah.
He ain't perfect. But them imperfections I could deal with. The stuff I couldn't deal with, I spoke on it. He adjust. We good. But when you got nobody that you value, oh, you could just sit online and drink and fall asleep. Call women bitches and hoes and talk about their children, and nobody within the sound of your voice gives a fuck of enough about you to say, hey, I love you.
Talking about Rob Rack, bro?
No, we talking about Sarnetter.
Oh.
Sarnetter. Sarnetter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that just I don't get it. I don't. Yeah, but it's plain to see. It's sad. It's a destruction. He's rock sliding, and the only people that could prop him up is motherfuckers who value that wickedness, that needs to see that wickedness. You know,
right.
Just hearing people get on there. Yeah, just hearing people get on here and argue ain't enough. I need you to hear. I need to hear women be called bitches. I need for him to sit up here and drag children. That's what I need to keep that feeling to make me feel worthy. Because when I cut this computer off, I'm the one getting dragged. I'm the one not doing right. I'm the one that's not doing enough. I'm the one that's not on code. But when I turn this on, they just funnel to people that's worse than me, or at least people that they could paint in the light that's worse than you. Because the people that motherfuckers talking about still ain't how they paint them to be.
Hey, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. And listen, bro, listen, bro. We gotta ask this nigga. If you saying that the black woman ain't God, and the God in the Bible ain't God, then who the fuck is you calling God?
Yeah, who's your God?
Who you saying is your higher power? You believe in a higher power? What the fuck are you doing there?
Who's your God? Who's your God?
A nigga like that is reckless, bro.
See, this is why the Most High, he specifically said, my name is very important. You know what I'm saying? And for those who actually going to be baptized, taught, you know what I'm saying, and all these good things, it needs to be done through the name of the Most High. This is what Yeshua taught us and the disciples, right? That one name stands above all. That's why they don't never have no names for you. You ask them about their God, you ask them, what's his name? Oh, well,
the water, the trees.
You got a God that you worshiping and that you serving and that you doing all these different things to and for. You don't know his name, nigga? Something wrong, bro. Something wrong.
Now, this is what I want to ask now. You don't... What are all those Kemetic Egyptian idols around your house for?
Facts, bro.
What is that for? If you don't have a God, what is all this play shit sitting around? Because motherfuckers got proof of what they value. You go into an Israelite's home, he's going to have a Bible. He's going to have his fringes. He's going to have his shield, depending on who you talk. It's going to be stuff that point to his value system.
So far, most of it. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
There you go. The secret Israelite stuff, they can't let us know that they got in their house. The shafars. They go, you know, you go into.
Hey, if you really get into it, I start telling you about some Zuzas.
See, it's Zuzus. I had no. Huh?
It's Zuzu.
Oh, I got that heathen tongue, bro. I'm trying, bro. Y'all gonna get me right.
How many of y'all are writing down or even printing out the law, rolling it up into a scroll, and putting it into a joint and putting it outside of your house on your front doorstep?
Declaring to the world, letting motherfuckers know what this house serve.
Man, that's what it's supposed. And the more money you had, the bigger joint you had, you could start to show for real. Like this is what we do. Like this is the stuff that we got to start getting to as Israelites. I said everybody else got it, right? But we got to start really talking about our culture and show why it's important for us to stop going on Sinetta in our draws, because you've given the enemy an opportunity to blaspheme the name of our God. It is time to be unapologetic. Feel like I'm done. Like, I'm not going to argue with you, Jew. I'm going to tell you you're stupid. I'm going to tell you you're an idiot. You're going to apologize and then wake up the next day, take your shirt off and flex and call yourself the champion of various places when probably you're going to get your butt kicked. I'm just going to be honest.
Man, hey, nah, bro. It took you long enough, man. Y'all used to think I'll be tripping and all that, man. Now my bro said, hey, you know what? It's time for all that. Hey.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Yeah. God damn it. All that old being nice and calm and let me watch how I talk, man. Fuck you niggas. I'm straight up. You niggas don't deserve no respect, no nothing. With the way that y'all carry yourself, and then when you really sit back and look at what brothers is actually presenting, not the chop and screw videos, right? Where you really can't see certain things. But then when you get certain videos like what Zion Lexx presented to us a few days ago, and how he sat down and systematically broke it down. When you look at how the young lady was reacting, like I seen that when it was live.
Right.
I seen that, but it was nothing. I didn't have nothing to build on, so I didn't have nothing that I could say, well, that's attached to this and that. They put it together because they're around me. And it made so much sense on why the Most High had it all like lined up. Like it was crazy, bro. Like he had the interview with the young man first, set itself up for failure, right? That set that foundation. So then he starts to grow, and as he grows, you hear his conversation about the topic. He never pushed it as if it was something that we should not be doing, that no man should be doing to a young woman. You never hear that. No. It's just about some justification ass shit, or he trying to put the Bible down and make it seem like it's not what it is. But then you talk about the Bible, but then your actions, according to your understanding, is doing what the Bible says, right? How is that? Ain't that a contradiction? If the Bible say to go and grab a young woman and you can have her, why would you be doing that if you don't stand on the Bible? Because according to his conversation in his own penthouse with Zion Lexx, it's all right to do that. According to his narrative, according to the context, it's okay to grab a young woman and to take her. Why are you following the Bible if that's your thought process? You think that's taught in the Bible. How come you are following it? But you talk bad about it, you shoot up the Bible, you burn it, all that.
My bad.
Y'all don't see that, family?
My bad.
Conscious community? Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't understand that? It's over your head.
But I'm gonna take you one further. And you tell her the truth. Let me take you one further. How is Sinetta's number 2 wife supposed to be an Israelite that follow the Bible, and she believes that the Bible condones rape? As a woman, why would you read the Bible, support the Bible, if you believe that the Bible condones rape? We can't hear you muted.
I said, remember, I went in on her ass about that shit. about disrespecting our ancestors, not elders. And matter of fact, Elder Yara, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I was like, man, y'all need to calm down, your sharp boo fam. It's like, man, I get it, but at the same time, like, she over here on some bullshit, and that's where another conflict came up between me and Solar. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to do what he had to do for his girl, whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about her being a woman. Look, you being disrespectful to our ancestors, our elders, bro. That shit don't fly where I'm at, man. I don't give a shit about who you are, what you are. None of that. Your status, you can be motherfucking Obama. I mean, you got something to say, bro. I got something to say.
And playtime over, fam. Playtime over. If you Black Power and you got a set of ideology that you adhere to, I expect it to sound something like Suaves or even more elevated level Suaves, whatever. But you got to have something that you stand on. You an Israelite? You plan to be an Israelite? You better start standing on something and making sure that we not out here. These dudes making us look like fools, bro. I'm over it. Like, these idiots either are being paid to do this or they so wicked that their mind has been shut off to what is going on in the world. I don't got no more rap for you, bro. You gonna cuss me out, say you want to fight me, talk about my family, and then I'm sure eventually you're gonna want to apologize. We'll see, bro. Look, man, I'm good. I'm good. I don't got nothing to say to you. I'm putting you on the Summer Jam screen, and I'm finna teach our people. I'm going to give our people a place to congregate. I'm going to show our people how and what it looks like for us to be unified. That's it, bro. That's my message. No matter what, wherever I go from here on out. If you against that, or if you unifying under the wrong guys, the wrong process, you watched. What makes it the wrong process? If you're an Israelite, you know. If you're not an Israelite, then we can build with you as long as you're not blaspheming us. You won't blaspheme you. Don't come at our God. Restraint. That's it. We can debate stuff. You gotta do what you gotta do in a debate. All this daily, your eponymous ancestors, and this a book of fairy tales and all of that. Hey, do that in private. Don't bring that to me no more. Stand on this now. For the most part, I can prove almost every person in that book at this point, in some way, shape, or form, or at least prove the areas that was in the kingdom that they was a part of. We can prove 60 to 70% of that king's list, I believe, at this point. So some of this stuff is washed out the window. And maybe, and I put it like this, and I start. Maybe if you did have a set of laws and a set of understanding, you wouldn't get on here and do these rants about these women and their children. Maybe if you had some set of standards, set of laws that you really adhere to, you wouldn't be bringing these type of people into our community. You wouldn't be knowing what they stood for and then bring them back into our community. You know what I'm saying? You're going to bring the man back after he done scammed people, after you know that he had some young girl run away and come stay with him. That's what you're doing. That's what you're bringing to us. That's what you put up in front of us. Like, I'm good, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that at all. Somebody else take it.
So nobody was going to tell me that this motherfucker played New Jack City. This motherfucker played New Jack City. And like, as far as his exoneration, it basically puts in the part where Nino Brown is like snitching on himself, saying, hey, I've been a part of this and I've been doing this since I was a kid. So y'all shouldn't look at me like I'm a fucked up individual. Ain't nobody gonna tell a real nigga that. Like, really? Like, that's how we exonerate ourselves nowadays? We use movies to exonerate ourselves from rape allegations? Like, are you fucking serious? And then within that goddamn so-called exoneration or whatever, the motherfucker's admitting to in that clip to being a part of a criminal organization. So what are you admitting? Are you admitting to being a part of a sexual deviant ring, quite possibly? Are you admitting that you learned this shit from Dr. York and you're passing it down to later generations? Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm just not seeing the growth. My main focus has been on Solar Vision Debate League because I want to be ready for this season so I can know what my brother's gonna be coming with, so I know how to come at y'all and we can have good debate. I ain't been paying attention to nobody else's platform. There's only like a few platforms that I watch, you know what I'm saying, for entertainment purposes. But I don't even pay attention to none of them motherfuckers. Not Sinetta, none of them motherfuckers, bro. Psychopathist, a couple times, Judah Nazir up until he blocked me in his chat. Now he's fucked. And Taz. And what we got going on over here. This is all I've been focused on. This is the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. To be a part, for somebody to call themselves a part of the conscious community, which means that you are cognizant of your actions. And then to later on admit that you did do some foul shit. But we shouldn't judge you based upon your foul shit. We should judge you based upon the so-called good that you alleged to do. But we don't have no receipts of good from you niggas. This shit is wild as fuck, fam. I feel like I've been out the loop on this shit because I don't be paying attention to that shit that much. I meditate a lot, so I got to be very careful of what I put into my aura, what I put into my mind, because it pop back up in my meditation. So I try to alleviate the conflicts that I absorb into my psyche. But this shit here is unignorable at this point. Hey, shout out to you, Sharp. I ain't seen you in a little bit. How you been, bro? It's always good to see my brother over there, motorcycle riding ass. How you? How you feeling? I'm feeling all right, man. How you been? How them bikes been, man? I know your ass still riding, boy.
Oh yeah. Actually, my daughter, she just got her 100 cc. So she just got her little permit, so she learning. So we might be riding together.
Oh, that's gangster. That's gangster. That's what I consider gangster. You ain't gotta kick in a nigga's door to be a gangster to me. Gangster is doing something with your children, passing along the lessons, doing what's right in life.
Majority of y'all brothers that I commune with on here, man, y'all live with our kids like I do. So you know what I'm saying. That's why we link up, even though we see things a little different.
For sure.
Peace, y'all. You guys hear me?
Shalom.
Amber, how you feeling?
I'm okay. I just wanted to contribute a little bit to this conversation because I'm getting different pieces here and there, and I have to call hypocrisy on some of you guys on the panel. And you guys know that I don't normally do this, but I'm going to call a spade, okay? Domo, I agree with you not going back over there because it's going to make you look bad. So I'd suggest if you have something to say or teach, stay where you have a little bit more control instead of it looking like a shit show. Now, I will say this much. Some of you guys have seen me around for a couple of years dealing with the same rape doctrine, killing my children, killing my husband based off of something that I don't agree with, okay? And I feel that you guys are only coming out now because Taz has a big platform and Nyla has a big platform, and I have nothing against those two. Shout out to those two. But the fact that this thing has gone viral with Judah, now I see, Elder Yara, you know that I have a lot of respect for you. And whatever I have to say to you behind your back, I want to say directly to you. I saw you get on the panel last night, and you were a little soft on that brother, knowing damn well that he's been doing this BS for many years, and you know that he's going to do it again. Someone who asks for forgiveness and apologizes, they change their behavior. They don't just apologize because they got caught and they went viral. Okay? And so I have to come on here and talk to you as an elder and let you know that I do. Okay, obviously somebody repenting is a good thing, but we already know this it seems like these narcissists don't have boundaries. And I have to admit that I'm completely disappointed that you went on there knowing that this man is under fire right now. He's being stoned in front of the congregation, and you came in the middle of it and basically put your cape on and said, oh, it's okay, Judah. Yeah, and you know that he's been saying something about Taz and his wife. And like I said, he only made that apology video because, and he said it in so many words, because it was going viral. And then he had all these people that have been his loyal friends that he basically threw to the side. And then his only person that he rarely has on, which was his wife, and which, of course she's going to support her husband. But all these people that have been for him and tried to direct him before it got to this point. How many times has he had a chance to stop his pattern and go to a different direction, right? Before it got to this point, so that he didn't have to put his wife or any other woman in the war. Did he apologize to Adara? Did he apologize to me? Did he apologize to Barbara or Hadassah? No, he didn't. He took down the video of Nyla because he got caught. And that's what I have to say about that.
So, Al, let me get this straight. You talking about videos?
Yeah. And I'm saying this with the utmost respect, but I have to be direct so that you understand where I'm coming from.
No, I agree with you.
Okay, thank you.
I agree with you. That's why I say I ain't taking my foot
can I
off.
have a deposit slip for a check?
But let me say this. Here's my thing. Everybody has a different position and a different role. Not once, I don't think anybody ever heard me or was mistaken that I agree with anything that Judah has done. But at the end of the day, if Anonymous wants to keep his foot on Judah's neck, if you want to throw gasoline on him and burn him, you do that. You do that. Does that mean I have to buy you gasoline to agree with you? Does that mean I have to lace up Anon's boot before he put his foot on Judah's neck? No. Doesn't mean that at all.
Well, Mark, I need you to lace my boots up sometime, though. What you mean?
I addressed Judah not because simply of Judah. And see, this is what I mean about seeing the big picture and taking a step back. Judah has to pay for the things that he said, not just from us on the internet. That's light shit. Judah has to pay for the words that he said according to the Most High. Those words are being recorded. The Most High is not going to let that slide. So Judah has to deal with that. So and the only way that Judah is not going to have to deal with that is if in fact he does repent, as he said he did. And so what I said was, I'm glad to hear you say you're going to repent. Repent means to do a 180.
Right, and that doesn't happen overnight.
Right, and it doesn't happen overnight. That's
so how can somebody say that they repent?
Point. Well, repentance is a process.
I agree, but there's also like there's a level of humility that comes with that too, right? And I don't see that with him. So
well, for instance, like I said, go ahead.
But when you really broken, here's what broken people do, because that's what repentance really is about. You broken now, like your spirit is broken in certain areas because you want to change that. You know what you do? You go sit your ass down somewhere. You go sit down and you reflect. Like David rent his clothes when he realized that Nathan was talking about him. Right? He's devastated. Like when you really are repentant, I'm not saying it happens overnight, but there's an immediate feeling of guilt and shame, not just, oh, I got caught. I ain't saying you did nothing wrong, because as an elder, you're supposed to be trying to encourage people to repent and to bring about peace. But I just found it weird that he apologized, and this speaks to what Amber was saying. He apologized to Taz and Nyla because they was cooking in a court of public opinion. But he didn't apologize. You know, I guess he worked things out for Zion, or he called himself trying to work things out for Zion. But what about all the people he done dirty over these past 2 weeks in his drunken state every night? With people that's trying to help him. I mean, I looked how he did Nails. I looked how he did to Adar. I looked at how he just did Hadassah. I watched Hadassah today beg him in the chat to apologize to me and more. He act like he ain't even see it. But he comment on every other comment in there. Like Amber been telling him for a long time, like, bro, you need to chill out. Like she laughing it off, and we all kind of just been looking at it. That shit is weird.
I've been in his ear behind the scenes when he was going in on the women, all the women, to stop doing that. To stop doing that. Don't say that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So it's not like even when if he tried to bring Barbara and Adara, I try to put myself. When there was a miscommunication between Barbara and Adara, I try to put myself in the middle of it to diffuse it because I already know Judah likes to try to get women going against women. And even Adara was like, why are you opening up an old wound? We're done with this. It was a miscommunication. And then it turns into this whole thing. And then this whole like, I'm not a chatty patty and all this stuff. Look at people have told me so many personal things about themselves. You guys don't see me going on panels and just saying, oh, I'm not a chatty patty, but I could say this and I could say that and da-da-da-da-da-da. I could go in and release all types of stuff. But like, what does that do? It just goes back and forth. And this is the whole eye for an eye thing. Yeah, to some degree that works, but then who's the last person? When does it end? Oh, you did this to me because I did this to you, and you did this to me, and I did. When does it ever end?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, and I think people really need to understand that. And I said this last night. I pretty much in the last couple of weeks, the things that Judah's been speaking on the things that he's been saying, and not just Judah. But I tried to address them last night. I don't think. I mean, if you say I went soft on him, I don't know if you meant that I should have cussed him out last night, or I should have told him he was going to hell, or if I should have called him maybe what you felt like calling him. That wasn't my.
Neil said you went soft on him.
Yeah, she said I went soft on him.
I don't know about that part, Nails. Damn.
And I think, listen. I'm saying I understand. I understand because when you have someone who's committed so many offenses, and especially the scripture says it's easier. It's easier to conquer a small city than to win over someone who you offended. So he has many offenses when it comes to women, and even when it comes to some other brothers. Anonymous will tell you as my witness. We talked and counseled 2 brothers that were offended by what he said. And I didn't tell them to take it easy. I said, look, you don't have to throw him under the bus, but you don't have to stand next to him either.
I made it clear what I'm going to do. So
it's a way to do it. And everybody, again, exactly. And it's and like I said, I don't necessarily agree at this point where it's going to benefit Anonymous, but I know Anonymous. He feels like he needs if his character is being being besmirched, he's going to stand up for that because he takes pride and honor on somebody with on someone who has integrity. And I've only ever known, as long as I've known him, he's only ever been a person of integrity. So I understand it.
I'm gonna tell you the other part too, real quick, and then I'll give it right back to you, Elder. Because I've been thinking about this. Like, am I more mad because of what he said to me and all? Yeah, I mean that's part of it. But then I'm thinking, like, why you gotta threaten Blue Baby? Like, why you ain't apologize for that?
That's a new one to me.
Like, why? You know what I'm saying?
Anonymous. That's crazy to me.
Like why are we acting like he's not putting child molestation claims against Taz? Like I didn't hear him apologize for that. Like why is it okay for him to violate Torah over and over and over again?
No.
But then tell me you the greatest Torah teacher to ever walk the face of the earth.
Yeah. See, that's not see, and that's what I said as I was saying on here the other day. Like I drew the line on the Shabbat. To me, I'm like, okay. And not just that, but other things like because it comes to a point where when you mount so many offenses, it's hard for people to receive you. That's my whole point with Judah. That was my whole point with dealing with all of this. When you mount so many offenses, it's hard for people to receive you. So again, like Judah, he calls me his elder, but Judah is I'm not a council I'm not part of a council that Judah submits to. Just like any other Israelite. There are some that, the Most High has allowed to give me to allow me to have that honor with, but Judah's not one of them. So when I talk to Judah, he calls me as a Quan or as elder, but I don't do it, but he doesn't submit to me. But for me to come out and be like, hey, look, you're going to hell, the Most High is already that's a judgment that the Son he's already condemned himself. The scripture says hell have enlarged herself.
Right. I mean, I wasn't saying do all that. I wasn't saying do all that, but I'm just saying.
I understand I do understand.
You want the judgment of man when the judgment.
Some justice, and it's like,
you want the judgment of man when the judgment of the Most High is always in place.
Right. And it's like
y'all rock can't do none of that, nigga. That nigga know what's happening. He going in for the big flash fry. He know that.
Yeah. He's like people. This is what I'm saying. People judge themselves. People always talk about the Most High. No, you judge yourself based on your actions. And here's the biggest thing.
Let me tell you something.
The Torah says Judah knows. And
you want to know something?
In any capacity, that's even worse.
Let me tell you something, and this goes back to what I said earlier. The people that are at the head, I'm not talking about in the Israelite. I'm just talking about worldwide. They and doing their whole rituals and stuff. They take advantage of the no names, the no seums, the people at the very bottom, and people the kids that get kidnapped or taken advantage of are the foster children or the throwaways. And that's what I feel like the less popular. That's what I feel. Again, going back to the whole Nyla thing and her having that big platform is what made him repent, quote unquote, repent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't stand for that.
That's not repentance, though.
Thank you.
Like, that's what I'm saying. That's not repentance.
That's
and then this will be my final part. Like, and I'm gonna fall back. Only thing I'm gonna say is this: like, this ain't the first time. This ain't the second time. And I don't know. A lot of them was little, but I'm talking about when he had these big blowouts. Like, this didn't happen a lot, man. And I'm done. I'm done, bro. For me, I'm done. Right? I'm not saying I hate you or none of that, but I'm good. Like, I don't want nobody over there playing around like that. Chris got on here and said something, and I hate giving fucking Chris credit.
Don't. Just say somebody. Just say somebody got up here and said this.
He said, well, nah, fuck, I ain't no pussy. Chris got up here and said it, and it's true.
You're gonna regret that.
Yeah, I know. But
shout out to Chris.
Nigga, Tor Nights, the one thing I could say before, it was a time when he would at least get on there, and at least 4 times out the week, it was a lesson.
Yeah.
Like, okay, watch this. There's a sister that's a part of that quote unquote ministry that is in dire need. I'm talking about in dire need. And this idiot is treating her like a redheaded stepchild.
she gets on there and says, you know, what you said triggered me. You know, I'm a victim of molestation. No, be careful about the next thing you say. Don't get on here supporting wickedness. And now the whole time she's sitting there measuring her words, afraid to talk. Not afraid, because the boss ain't afraid, but she's doing her best not to offend Judah. Like, you's a weirdo, fam. You's a weirdo.
Which is like, doing nothing. Which is, and I want everybody within the sound of my voice. Be real. You get what you want. Be real. Okay, you may not get what you want, but you get more than what you expect. Trust me. Trust me. Your brain does not have it figured the fuck out. Stop. Your thoughts hurt you. A lot of us ain't good at that, man. And when we do, don't let us think something and the shit be on point. Oh, shit. Just be real. Yeah, just be real. Be truthful, man. And just watch what comes. Good and bad. The bad isn't so bad. The bad isn't so bad, man. Like, real talk. I just need y'all to hear that shit. And as far as Judah, like, and yeah, Amber, I fucks with the females. That's why I'm getting the ladies of SVDL popping. Okay. It's a couple of ladies that's already on it. Of course, I had you in mind and Devanya and, you know, the ladies who frequent SVDL. I want y'all to start doing a show. I want y'all to start holding panels. So, Blue, Mrs. Blue, Shay, and Katrina are going to get the management keys. Okay? If y'all want the management keys, just give me your email and you can go live and you can hold panels and you can keep our dumbasses in check.
Hold on. Can I say something real quick, Swab?
Who is that?
It's me, Chris.
Hell no, you get your bitch ass. I just fuck with you. Know I know who you is. Yeah, Chris. Shout out to you, big dog. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. Well, peace to everybody.
Peace.
Peace to everybody in the chat. Peace to everybody. Listen, me and Yara had to talk earlier today. And the problem is that everybody needs to start showing accountability, myself included. You know, just like last season with the nigger shit. That was impulsive of me to say. Right? Talking about people's parents, talking about people's children, getting mad and being impulsive as black men on here. Fuck all the faith shit right now. We're not talking no Israelite, no Egyptian, Kemetic, African shit. We're talking about being accountable. Now, what's happening in the debate community, I'm not even talking about the conscious community. I'm talking about the debate community. It's becoming toxic, where you can't even have a disagreement with scholarship without somebody doing a whole lesson on you ad hominem you to death. I'm going to say this. If I've ever said anything to anybody on this panel, and I'm pretty sure that I have, I understand that me being in the debate world for a while, my blows hit different, but I really do apologize. You understand what I'm saying? I've heard Suave go on Judah's channel and really be nothing but an ambassador for SVDL. He's really tried to do that. And if I ever said something to cross you, Taz, or any other peer in this league, I really apologize. It's just time for me to move past that shit and stop holding some fake animosity based on your spiritual belief, based on your scholastic stance, or based on anything that you're teaching. It's actually quite fucking silly. So I really do apologize for saying the word nigger or anything else, but I won't apologize for being Chris Harris. I'll never apologize for being that. But ignorance, and slander, I apologize for if anybody felt slandered based on anything that I've said to you. That's what I wanted to say. That toxic shit, it gotta get out of the community quick.
Well, we absolutely appreciate it, and I think I'm speaking the sentiments of everybody. I mean, you hear how motherfuckers reacting when you hit the panel. Like, we're happy to see you. You know what I'm saying? You're not out here on no bullshit.
But I said something about you. I said, yo, when I came on here, Suave said, peace, Chris. I caught myself holding some resentment about some bullshit that at the end of the day, it really don't matter. Like, we're all grown. Let's make this a great league, because now Solar Vision has a chance to do something that the other leagues that were trying to be produced couldn't do. Y'all going into season 4.
And y'all are still here. Solar Vision is still here. So be proud of that it's a brand that is producing. But when you're away from the game, be studying, be upping your information. Because Solar Vision is still here. Look what's going on elsewhere. You understand what I'm saying? Be happy that Solar Vision is still here. And that's what I really want to say. So if I said something to offend anybody, just know that it's a true apology. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody on this panel I've debated, you know what I'm saying, at one time or another. And moving into the future, if I do decide to debate with you all again, it shouldn't be fuck Chris Harris because of his scholastic stance. You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't going to be fuck Swab or fuck Yaron or fuck Anonymous Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that way. And I really want to say that. Two, and let me say this in closing. The Judah Nazura situation, I don't mess with that dude. I was a Torah Knight myself. Many people join and listen to the Torah Knights. They tell me because of you, Chris, or because of Kanal, because of Johnny, but they will never say it was because of Judah. All right? Judah is Judah. He's a troll. He's anti-African. He's anti-Israelite. He's anti-New Testament. He's anti-Torah based on his actions as a person. Talking about a man's child, albeit he did apologize, that is wrong because he slandered Amber. He slandered myself. And he slandered many other people in this community.
His wife. That's one to clear.
Yeah, and right. Yeah. I'm sorry, his wife. But what I'm trying to sit up here and say, he ain't never going to change. Anonymous, you already know this. You already know. He's only apologizing. He's only apologizing because he got caught. He got called out.
This the same thing with Josh. This the same thing or with Sal and AB, like in Debate Talk You and you and him and all. It's the same thing. Only difference was you didn't have a huge platform to mess him up. All that TK, fuel up the jet. I knew all of that was just posture.
It's just fluff. But what I'm really trying to say is, I thought y'all ethered him on Sunday, and I thought that was enough right there. I thought y'all was done after that. Like, for me just saying, I just want to take accountability for my own actions, just like me and Solar had a heart to heart. And I talk to Yara all the time. You understand what I'm saying? The slander, the posturing, it's just becoming toxic. You know what I'm saying? And the people who do want to be part of this league, who do want to debate, they're not going to want to come over here if they keep hearing us act like that. That's the bottom line. And I'll say it again. I apologize. I'm really trying to do some soul searching and really, really trying to get my bearings back because I've been debating for a long time. And actually, I'm getting is growing old with me. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I apologize. I understand. I've been in this a while. My blows hit different. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't mean no harm. I'm arrogant. I'm conceited. True. But I don't mean no harm by that shit. I apologize to Domo, Taz, to Madden Komet, to the entire roster when what happened with the league was happening. My fault, it was part of me alone who caused the league to damn near be hindered for another 3 weeks because of what was going on. I'll say that now. You guys don't have to look no further than the person talking right here. It got off the chain. So I apologize. That's all I can do moving forward.
Well, I accept your apology, and I really believe that you genuinely want to be this person, and I want you to be that person. So I do, got your back on that. And y'all may in the building, but I would be less than Suave Boss if I didn't ask you.
Hey, Suave is actually his feminine counterpart.
Oh, okay. Peace to you. Okay, ladies at SVDL coming up.
I just want to do this real quick. He's at work.
Okay, so I just have to ask you on behalf of the SVDL.
I just want to do this real quick, please. Just real quick. Peace to everybody.
Peace.
I know Niame and I, we will eventually come out more about our story. But out of respect to him, I told him to stay out of it because this happened to us in 2019 with everything that went down with a certain person that's not with SBDL and who's best friends with Judah and the other woman. And so, obviously, as a husband, as a man, he went to protect some. Like I was threatened with rape as well on different streams, and the context was, I'm going to rape that Mamzer wife of Nyame's Bambutu in front of his children. And I've never had that ever happened. Never been called that. First of all, I'm not a Mamzer. Let's get that straight. Like, I am the same genetic makeup of Malcolm X. Let's get that straight. My dad is half Haitian. He's hella black. My mom was black. We're black. Anyways, so I've never been called out my name ever before. So that was like a low blow. And then to say a man that he's going to rape me in front of my children, I've never had a man ever say that he want to rape me, or never have I felt unsafe around a black man. Never, ever in my whole life, I've never been unsafe around a black man. I've only dated black men. I'm married to one. They have black children. So have a black man say that in front of a panel of other black, so-called black people, a black woman, and nobody said anything. That was like really, really like hurtful, obviously. And during that time, we had a young baby. And then now it's 2021, I'm pregnant again. And so it's like,
congratulations.
Thank you. So like, enough is enough. Like, it's time for me to come out and tell our side of the story as well. And this is during the time of Squad Boss, your wife being attacked as well with Hurricane Katrina, and also as Brandon Bay. I call you Brother Bay. Brandon Bay, his mother being underneath, being his mother's name in the dirt as well. I've never encountered that. Like, I've encountered horrible, behaviors in our community. I used to be a counselor for young teens in Sacramento. Like, I worked with real gangbangers. Like, I'm talking about MS-13, Crips, Bloods, mostly teenagers. But obviously, they come from their families, so their families are like that. But moms and wives, you never talk about that, or that's death. Like, that is just one thing. You don't talk about your old lady. You don't talk about your mother. You don't talk about your children. So this is a huge experience for me, but it was an eye-opener because it's like, wow, obviously we are a really lost and broken people. And so, and it's unfair, and it's really saddening to hear this is still going on after 2 years. And I'm brand new to this. I mean, this is Nyame's thing. This is his hobby. I have my hobbies. And I only go on when he's debating and cheering on. That's what wives do. And so, or it's like a really good topic about women and Black women and being an advocate, because that's a huge, huge thing. That's my career, all that stuff. But other than that, this is his stuff. And you guys know Nyame. He might irritate you. He might not have the same views, but he's never disrespecting anybody. He's calm, he's temperament. And so for him to really go off on another individual in the league is very, 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 very out of his character. And that is very serious business. So like I said, 2 years later, it's really unfortunate now that there's more people involved. And I guess the lesson learned that I'm seeing is that we really have to practice empathy, not so much sympathy. Sympathy is like, oh, you hear a story, or like, oh, that's bad, right? Like human sex trafficking. We'll never experience it, but that's really bad. Or women who are molested, or just sad stories, poverty, whatever. Or your daddy was, in jail, gangbanging. It's something that you're not experiencing, but you're like, okay, that's sad. But I think we really need to practice empathy, because having young children and trying to do the paradigm shift of creating better, healthier, we're Africans, we're Pan-Africans, so like African children, that we have to be more empathetic, meaning that if you see something wrong, stop being a bystander. Like, we have to stop. Like, when we see it, and I know some people have it already, like I really see that in Suave, because he kind of nips Ish in the bud. And and I don't know everybody, so don't think like I'm like judging or anything, but it's like, I think we need to, obviously this is a really good life experience that we just really need to speak up more. Like, no, like, stop it. And I know that that's a cultural issue, because we were raised, as Black people here in the United States, you stay out of people's business, right? That's why child molestation and abuse is so rampant, because it's all hush hush, right? You don't tell your family's business. Just stay out of it. That does not pertain to you. But now it's bleeding. It's like leaking over. And it's affecting everybody. You know, it's like now we're doing intervention. And so now it's like, let's start looking through the lens of prevention. And so I'm really happy to hear.
I agree.
You brothers, like, especially the brothers, like really holding people accountable more. Because when we do it, it's seen through the lens like, oh, you're a feminist, or you're a womanist, or you're nagging. And it sucks because it's like, no, this is not right. This is a human issue. This is a humanitarian issue. Like, you just don't treat people like that, especially when it pertains to their women and their children. Because regardless if you're Hebrew or you're a Moor, you're a Bay, you're a Christian, you're Pan-African, an atheist, like, our culture, like, are our children. It's our legacy, and it's the woman, because without her, your feminine counterpart, we cannot sustain. And this is why I'm so happy to see brothers of all different backgrounds be like, no, this ish needs to stop. So, yeah, thank you for allowing me, I guess, to share.
Ain't no thing, absolutely. Like it's funny, right? Because I hear you, and it's like, okay, this is the jitters. Okay, this is what this is. Or, you know, she hit the pad on. It's like, and I'm proud of you. I thank you. And I also,
I have a lot of fire swap, and so
I could hear it. That's what I'm saying. It's funny, not like you're not just like I want to tell you, okay, wait, let's give you a second, calm down, because your nerves is going. You know, your certain organs are tightening and stuff like that. Like, I know how it is. I know how it is. So I just want you to get comfortable.
Like, I'm really, really fire dominated, especially when it comes to like justice and like just F stuff. Like, no, you're gonna get the volcano, or you're gonna get like the lava mama. Like, I don't play.
Okay.
And so Nyame, he's like more. He's the exact opposite.
Now I know why he's so calm. Now I know why he's so calm. Leave Nyame alone. Let that man raise his voice sometimes. You be standing over here, be like, yes, I just want to say this very calmly.
No, you don't want that bull. He's a Taurus. He doesn't prescribe to that, but I kind of do, just like personality traits wise. And when the bull comes out, and all better start running.
It's a
you
bull.
know how like in the game they do the bulls and the red. Nah, they do that stuff. Whew, especially when it comes to his children, he does not play. But I'm like that, just like something just small. I just like, I'm hothead. So thank you. Like,
but I want to invite you to the panel of ladies of SVDL. I'm starting the panels for the ladies, and I want the ladies to have the host. I don't want it to be my show. It's like with the females that's here, it's like, I want to, but, and I'm pushing Katrina. Okay, I'm pushing her. Like
one thing I want to point out too, Swab, with Katrina and the ladies here, we all have a lot of respect for one another. You don't see us going off on one another. You know, when we see each other in the chat, we, you know, shalom, whatever, peace, much love, whatever. So yeah, I think that would be something, you know, a great idea where we can all come from different perspectives. We all have completely different lives. And you know that it's gonna, you know, be something that isn't gonna turn into complete chaos.
So I want y'all to exchange information. I want y'all to have the manager.
As long as Amber ain't on the panel, it'll be all right.
Because I knew, I was kind of thinking that. I was like, do we really want Amber part of this? Because Amber is wild. Amber is wild. Like, that's why it took me. And I gotta admit, I'm one of them people that I deserve a little bit of that sprinkling of the yelling you did, because I downplayed what happened to you because you are so brash and fight backable. And I'm like, you know, when it comes to the Israelite culture, once I saw how serious it was, I was like, that's nation business. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I respect that. Like, I can look at you however I want to look at you, but it's like when I say, and this happened to me, and I'm pretty sure anybody who has the mindset to do this, it's happened to them in some shape, form. But when you tell a dude get off a woman, and then the woman tell you get off her dude, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's my sister, when you go to your sister's house because she cries and then she's right back with the dude, I don't play that. So when I see people go back, I be like, they okay. It ain't nothing they can't handle. You know what I'm saying? But sister, Lava Mama, I want you to be one of the co-hosts on the panel also. I want a solid group of ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Mom, you're a hot mess. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for the invite.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Make sure you have some type of form of communication because, like I said, I want it to be organic. You know what I'm saying? So whenever y'all
Let me say this about.
Go ahead.
Let me say this about Amber real quick though. I watched her earn that voice that she's got now. Right? I watched her earn that because I watched her get dragged through the mud by that idiot over there.
Thank you, and Yame, by the way, thank you.
Yeah, for allowing your queen to come on. That's what's up. And she earned it. Like she fought to be able to be the person who gonna get up here and speak their mind. Because she was behind the scenes and scared to speak because of the thought process that people had about her. And then once you really started to hear the whole story and hear everything, it was like, damn. So, I shoot jokes because that's my partner, but she earned that. I give her that. She earned that 100%.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I agree with you, sister. I mean, I just want to say, the next time, you come to the panel, don't ever call me out again.
You little skinny woman.
I know you wanted me to continue to whoop, and I get it. You wanted me to continue to flog it. And I get it. I get it.
Look, I was watching it like, what the hell?
But I had earlier, I had a conversation with two young brothers.
Yep.
And they really held Judah in high regard. And for me to come out and like castrate him, I didn't think was the wise thing to do. But I did want to let them know that even though you don't, you disagree with him, but you still have some regard for him. You don't have to stand next to him. But also, you don't have to throw him under the bus. Listen, I understand you. Amber, you and I have.
Let me just say this one last thing.
Okay.
While you were giving your wisdom and your advice, do you know he was in the chat and not paying attention to the information that you're giving?
Yeah, I saw him.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's not someone taking advice from their elders sitting at their feet.
And like I said, I didn't do it more so for him. I wanted the other people that was listening. Like I said, Anonymous and I was 2 hours.
Yep.
Talking to these young brothers to try to get them to understand, like, everything that you see, don't take it to heart. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand, he's not the Most High. He's not God. You got to get this for yourself. And these are young brothers. You understand what I'm saying? And we could tell, Anonymous and I can both tell, they were hurt. They were hurt. So I'd rather take the time to deal with those brothers and not lose them, so to speak. You understand what I'm saying? Because this kind of stuff can easily turn people off from dealing with the Most High, from believing that what the Torah says is true. So that was more so of the reason why I didn't come on. Like, I already knew, and I was saying, even in that meeting, say, hey, look, I understand what y'all were saying, and brothers, y'all got to do this and that, but I'm still shooting. Like, he's still about to get it. And I'm like, clear. Okay. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, so so me and Anonymous even going back and forth on here now. We've had this conversation already.
Yep.
So, and that's why I appreciate my brother, because I could be honest with him and he could be honest with me, and we don't have to be at each other's throats.
It don't even move the needle.
And we don't have to.
Because I'm riding with you, right? You know, so when you say you finna do something, I say, I don't think you should do that. And when you say I'm gonna do it anyway, I want to let you know. You riding by your motherfucking self. If it go too far, I got. But I'm telling you, I'm not willing to go down this road with you. And I respect that you going down this road, but I'm letting you know, I have to make sure that I'm my name is my name and your name is your name at this point, because people automatically gonna Yara was making them PowerPoints for Anonymous. You know he do graphics. And Yara ain't did none of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Hey, the fact that you threw that out there, you asshole. But I'm gonna go ahead and move forward because I see what you're trying to do. Still, you know what I'm saying? I see you. But
I think that was kind of a strategic apology.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it, like you saw it, you go live, and it looked good, right? Because it's like 70 viewers, 80 viewers, whoa, 90 viewers. Then it's like, okay, 100 dislikes though. Okay, and then people are calling you, jumping in your chat. Hey, they dragging you on this channel. They dragging you in this channel. The argument lead just hit damn near 2,000 views. You like no, you're on the losing, and you're on Rob's channel with 7 people talking about suing them if they got ads and they like, come on, bro. Like you gotta realize when I said that's crazy. So I think it's a strategic thing.
We're gonna split it
40, 10.
Get a lawyer 10.
So Judah, Rob is stealing 10% from you. I want to let you know.
It was like listening to Pinky and the Brain, bro. But I'm saying, you know, like, you know, the part about me. What'd you say, Sue?
I was saying I'm gonna get off so you brothers can speak. Was there anything else anybody wanted to?
Yes, because
no smoke. We don't want no smoke.
No, Amber, I got the smoke.
All the smoke. Anybody's scared of you. I told you that.
Hey, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke with you, Amber.
Yeah, no, because I give a fuck. Because I give a fuck.
I apologize if I was too.
No, not at all.
No, you were a little bit. You were a little bit.
You should be able to speak your mind and not have to apologize for it.
She just gave you a Judah apology.
Right.
But I want y'all to know that Mrs. Ubuntu let Chris get away. Chris, did you throw those trophies in the garbage, bro?
Bro, you already know.
I ain't seen them trophies, my nigga. I need to know. Hey, Shalom, Columbus, bro. Now you good, sister. Nails, though. Peace to you.
Yeah, anytime.
What's up?
I want to add this part about me and y'all, like just the mutual respect, but also life experience. We both know that there's a chance Judah gonna just turn around and act a fool. But there's different roles that he and I have to play. He is the elder. Make no mistake, bro. So that's his job. I'm on the field right now. I don't have that option, right? So we have to, and so it's a give and take. Like I'm gonna be measured in any shooting, but it's still gonna be some shots because, in my opinion, I've seen this before, and it's a game. I mean, he's right back up today, arrogant as hell, talking crazy. And mind you, he ain't spoke nothing to me. He ain't spoke nothing to certain other people after he treated them like pure animal excrement. So for me, bro, like, nah, we at it. Like, you over there playing games with old boy, y'all talking about finding me, and you sitting there quiet, nigga, nah. Like, So Yara did what he's supposed to do, and I've heard his advice, and I agree with it to a certain extent. So it's not going to turn into something physical, but it is going to be. But it is going to be, nigga, I'm on your neck because you are not a Torah teacher or a keeper at this point, and that's just what it is. You're called the Torah Knight, and you running around here wilding like a heathen, while everybody else is trying to save your soul. Yara is concerned for your soul. So am I. But you finna get this tough love, nigga. Keep your shirt and your britches on tonight. You're supposed to be a priest. Most High don't want to see your baby that's hanging out, nigga.
Damn. Yeah, man. But exactly, that's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. So God match everything Brother Anon said, man. And let me say this: shout out to KOT, man. Shout out to KOT.
Shout out to him.
And, shout out to Mongo Slade, Yacht Daniel. And I just recently found out the brother Kyrie. That's why I don't play to be acting funny with every time you see a female name in the chat.
Korea the extra. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Shout out to the brother, man. And you know, Sister Valia H, Jadic Lion. Shout out to these people, man.
Now, Divine Union told us a year ago about this. And it's really because I wasn't going over there as much. I was like, it's whatever. I knew that nigga was wicked anyway. But I thought he was trying to change. I thought he was trying to turn the corner, right? I thought he was trying to turn the corner. But I see what it is. I'm doing anything for cloud ass nigga. Yeah, I'm on you, bro. Like every chance I get, I'm letting him know. Until y'all show me that he really repented, I don't care, bro. That was a show last night. You talking about pulling up, shooting gun button people. Talking about you finna hit somebody in the head with the butt of the pistol. What we call a pistol whip. But like for real. Then we find out you ain't even got no gun.
Yeah.
Then you talking about, oh, you know, it's just all talk. It's all talk. But you're supposed to keep touring. Who got the echo?
It's gone
You're
now.
supposed to keep touring, bro. You're supposed to keep touring. You're supposed to keep touring more than me because I'm supposedly one step away from idolatry in the New Testament.
Yeah.
Ain't that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah. Yeah. You're in idolatry. Not one step away.
Yeah, I'm steeped in idolatry, basically, right?
Yeah.
I ain't running around here talking about getting those sisters to rape other sisters, though.
Nope.
You know why? Because Torah teaches that that's a death penalty. Number one.
Well,
you know what? That's number two. Hold on. Let me make this clear. That's the second reason.
Number one is internally from birth not to rape nobody.
I don't want nobody to nigga. Like that's number one.
Yeah.
Like, let me make that clear. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to get raped. Nigga. What you mean?
But two, the book backs that up.
Yeah, it makes it clear because that's nigga, like all of a sudden you went to sleep and woke up and realized that you threatened to have somebody raped. You had an attitude for the rest of the day, and then what? You had an epiphany? Nah, nigga, that went viral.
Okay, now let me be extreme because I'm good at it. Peace, DJ Black Charm. Let me be hella extreme. Shout out to my big bro Gold, man, for making sure I went too extreme. Yeah, we can hear you, Shar. So if you don't remember threatening someone with rape, will you?
Shout out to you, DJ Black Charm. Shout out to you.
That's time.
Nah.
Yeah, that's that.
No, that's your Shard. That's Gold, man. That was Gold, man. You heard.
No, I thought I heard that.
That was Gold, man.
Okay. Shout out to you, Gold, really.
If you don't remember threatening with someone with rape, what if you don't remember raping someone?
Bruh. I didn't even want to go there. I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying like that's really where we gotta be.
Like Cube was live and sexually assaulted that woman live. You know I wanted to fuck.
Yeah.
What if he was person to person with her?
Cube, right.
Like it can't be no tolerance for that shit.
Ain't nobody saying that you doing that, so don't take that and run with it. Ain't nobody putting that on you. But we talking about you're so inebriated that you didn't remember if you said you was gonna do it or if you was gonna have somebody do it. And then your justification was, well, I didn't say I was gonna do it. I said I was gonna have my sister do it.
That's you doing it.
That made it okay.
That's you doing it. If you have your sister do it, you did it.
Y'all get charged with the same crime.
And watch this. The Torah even teaches you that. Since you break Torah night.
What'd you say, Black Charm?
I said it's called accessory. This what I've been talking about to the bros, man.
It's called conspiring, accessory. It's called a lot of shit.
I just hate bringing this conversation to the public, man. I be having it with the bros, man. That nigga in the flesh, man. You know what I'm saying? And the more buzzwords he can say to pull you in the flesh, he gonna pull you in the flesh. You know what I'm saying?
we could be, like the more you try to stay righteous, you got to avoid people like, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna do things that's gonna be in this realm of this earthly realm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing godly about it, man. I ain't trying to say I'm holier than thou, none of that kind of crazy shit. But I try to stay away from the flesh as much as I can. That's the daily task.
Yeah.
At least for us Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? Israelites, Hebrew Israelite, whatever words you want to say, Christian or whatever word, that's supposed to be our daily task to, you know what I'm saying? Try to if we fucked up, get into a repentance and not do it again the next day. You know what I'm saying? But that's supposed to be a daily task. You know what I'm saying? Until we transition up out of here. That nigga in the flesh. And the crew he trying to join, all of them in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? And if we gonna be, it's one thing to debate the Bible, it's another thing to talk about it and teach it, especially to a brother who claimed to pick it up and he dropping the ball and he losing all his marbles trying to stand on it. Like Anonymous Hebrew was saying, he ain't a teacher or a keeper. You know what I'm saying? And at least if you're a keeper, you try to refrain from remembering when you was a street nigga. Remember when you was a drug dealer or whatever the hell that God took you away from. You got to remember God took you up out of there. If he wanted you to stay in there, you'll still be there. But when you in the flesh, you ain't thinking about God. You thinking about the next man. You trying to appease the next man, trying to show the next man you hard, or trying to show the next man that you know the Bible better than them. It's all for the man. It's all for earth in this earthly realm, and ain't shit spiritual about it, man. It's all the flesh, and they letting the flesh overcome them. So the only thing I want for my young brothers to do is to just pay attention, be aware of the buzzwords. You know what I'm saying? Or phrases and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's made to wheel you back in and pull you up out of the scripture. You know what I'm saying? Where they can be able to use scripture against you. But that's it.
Mm-hmm. And when I'm talking, I don't give a fuck about court. I'm not standing on the shoulders of the police. If you rape someone, I don't care about what evidence and you were drunk, you got off the hook in court. No, you raped someone. That person still had to go through that traumatic experience, has to deal with that for the rest of their life. You should be ashamed. You shamed your parents, your children.
Right. And that's the more pain that you introduce. Think of the pain. Now that's more pain that you introduce to. What is that woman going to do to somebody else potentially? And not even so much sexual assault, but the pain that she going to put another man through.
Right. Because of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The pain she going to put her children through.
Because of that.
The bad teaching that she can give her daughter about hating relationships and hating men because your ass couldn't control yourself.
The mark on the black community that we are sexually fucking crazed. We can't control ourselves. The mark on the black man reputation. The fear of that women will have when they're around other black men because your actions.
Yeah, shit has been over sexualized.
You have the black man credit card.
Both of those words.
Yeah. Yeah. So you if you a black man, I'm a black man, I'm watching you. Because when I go outside, women judge me by your actions too. And they like believing the worst. People believe the worst a lot faster than they believe the good. Go ahead, Anna.
We should be able to sit here and say, like, at this point, I know the good majority of us ain't gonna never get no rape case. You see what I'm saying? Now, a couple niggas might have some violent ass, I beat a nigga ass case. I hope not, but ain't nobody gonna pop up with no rape case, bro. It's too much respect for women amongst all of us.
Yeah.
Like Chris, bro, we laugh and we know Taz tough, nigga. Me and him both.
Hey, don't say all of it, bro, because there's been some questionable answers.
No, I ain't seen nobody up here. Yeah.
I didn't say
me. I know I got charged.
I'm watching.
I didn't say all. I said the majority. I said
the majority of us got charged. I ain't gonna say the majority of us got charged. I got charged, but ain't none of
no few brothers that jump straight to that. Well, you know what they put in the food and go to my fucking microscope.
1 Corinthians.
Yeah, that 1 Corinthians doctrine, bro. Right. So that's why I said the majority, because there's some that's still on that first, and it's a couple that I'm really on the fence.
And it's a few that I'm like, okay, nigga, you can't be around our kids. So I'm with you on that. But the point that I'm saying is this. The fact that certain people play those type of games and say those type of things lets me know that we got to be aware. But more than anything, and this was the main point I was getting at, I know Taz ain't no sucker, but when he said the same thing that I said, I ain't never heard that type of threat before.
Mm-hmm.
I've never, I'm just never.
A threat of rape.
He would have his sister rape that man's wife. Now, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I didn't even know it was.
Oh man, I was here with y'all yesterday. When that happened?
We'll break the timeline down for you in a second. Let me get to this. I ain't even used to.
Okay, finish your thought.
I ain't even used to. I've never even heard another man say he would rape a woman as a threat. I've never heard this until I've been watching this. I'm seeing text messages of Israelites talking about they would rape somebody, rape they white. What, nigga? Storm your ass now, nigga. Yeah, I don't even believe in the brick shower doctrine.
Man, threatening Gar with gang rape.
That bitch need a
That's
doctor.
what was in the title. Her name was in the title. The gang rape. And Tor Night niggas always in the chat with sharing that shit on.
He threatened
this happened yesterday.
Putting up scriptures and all that. The video with her name.
Damn, man.
But no, yeah. So
all of them dudes was questioning me, but I'm just gonna tell you right now. You saw them, you still on that list with me.
Yeah, that's why I'm with you, boo. I'm with you. I'm like, bro, because if you'll get that mad and say that, nigga, you'll get that mad and tell somebody to do that, and then come back and say, "Well, I didn't mean it. I was drunk."
Why your mind even on that page to get that mad?
Nigga, I don't know. I to me that doesn't exist. Like to me that doesn't. I don't. I'm trying. You know, I'm very.
That's why I agree with you. That's why I agree with you on the Torah teacher or keeper. Right. You neither one of those.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Because if you was just a keeper, I wouldn't even be. Let alone a teacher. If you was a keeper, you wouldn't be saying no shit like that. You'd be like, well, I'm gonna bridle my tongue. And none of us, I need to talk to you on our own time outside of it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of shit how I feel right now, my brother. You know?
Yeah, I'm so mad at you, nigga. But I tell you what, though, I ain't gonna talk about having nobody rape your family, but I'm so mad at you. Right. I might threaten to whoop your ass. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I don't want to ruin our friendship. I'm gonna step out, and I'm gonna tell you like this. Right. That has happened a lot in the war room. Hey man, y'all brothers be good. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off this thing before it get too hot. Or niggas is getting into it and about to fucking start cussing each other out. And here come Elder, here come Yara and Black Tar. All right, brother, we just gonna go. Here come more. Even me sometimes. Like, all right, we just gonna go ahead and shut this thing down before it get out of control. Right? Niggas go cool their head, cool their jets, and then you be cool. Right? But there's never been a time where anybody said anything about no fucking rape. Nigga, like rape. What you mean, nigga? What you nasty, filthy motherfucker, bro? That's what you get. Excuse my language.
So let me get this straight. A couple of weeks ago, it was about having a deadly disease.
Hey, did you see that, Elder Yard?
Last week, well, a couple of days ago, it was about molesting a 14-year-old girl. Now they done recruited a new person to send people out to rape folk wives and shit.
You know what I'm saying, man?
It's some bullshit, man. All that shit's some bullshit, man.
Hey, what you talking about, Elder Trump?
A couple of weeks ago, this is what I had said in our thing that how our name popped up in these folks' video about the video was about a deadly disease, but however it segued to the Yahweh War Machine got soda mine in the chicken wing and he do everything we say. And I was like, man, we ain't gonna address that shit. And the week after, goddamn polite with the 14-year-old child, and a few days later, Judah twerking for Sinetta and want to send folk out to rape folk wives and shit. That's some bullshit, man. All of some bullshit. That whole little crew, they need some prayer, man. And you don't even know what to pray for. You know what I'm saying? Pray that they get put in some fucking chains. Pray that they don't teach this bullshit to nobody else. Pray that the people who've been listening to them later don't go teach this shit to nobody. You know, I don't even know what to pray for at this point. You know what I'm saying? The people who've been listening.
Well, I know what to pray. I know what to pray for. I just can't
Hold on.
say.
Who is hold on. Who is Conscious Kelly?
A pile of bricks.
It's probably Yukonon.
This is your hookah now. I forgot to change my name.
I figured it was Yukonon.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to change the name, man. Damn. Conscious Kelly, what you got for me? I say. We got some 14-year-old girl.
All right.
That's fucked up.
All
now
right.
that's fucked up, you guy. Hey, yeah. Well, shout out to Yehukanai. Welcome to the panel. Akmalak in the building. You already know what time it is, man. One nation set apart. Shout out to the Tanks, man.
Taz need his ass whooped.
He probably live. He's supposed to be going live on
Hey, he got concubine, conscious community side chick concubine. He need his ass whooped. He say what? He's doing a show about the pie. It's like conscious community. Hold on. What's the title? Hold on. He need his ass whooped. Let me see if I can get this.
That shit should be internet concubine, not conscious community.
Hey, hold on. Look, wait. Let me get to this so I can get a title per se. Let's be accurate with
how much money you want to be bet? How much money you want to bet? Somehow I get signed up for this.
Okay, he's got a show coming up later. On a reminder.
Your dad's already got shot up by Uncle Suge.
Yeah,
that was a bunch of bullshit though.
Yeah, niggas still tripping.
Okay, hold on. They said Zion Lexx is live. Let me see.
I see. That's why I came. That's why I rocked with your title squad. That's why I came in. I said your title, and I said Zion Lexx made. He probably one of the first ones who made a video on this shit. Besides,
Where's he live at, Sister Divine? He not live on Zion Lexx TV.
I don't know. I'm just tripping, man. Like all that shit, man. Even with the girl, you know what I'm saying? She leave off and over here with the bullshit and go crank the bullshit up over there. Damn,
She said, "My bad." false alarm. All right.
She said, "My bad."
Divine.
Auntie, come on now.
Okay, yeah, but where is he? Back to the topic.
Hey,
where is Zion Lexx?
Yeah, shalom, Mark. You handling that right now? Yeah, your joint? Nah, well that too, but
Anonymous, I still want you to tell me what you would pray for, man, because that shit got my spirit.
A pile of stones.
Okay.
That nigga still a pile of stones.
I can't get over with the other guy. Oh, he going in right now, huh? Yeah. Yeah, got you. Can you take care of the youngster? Yeah, but you gotta. Yeah, I got it.
So stone him with what, Swab? Mental stone?
No,
real stone.
No, I wouldn't even pray for that. Because then now you putting somebody else in a messed up situation. I'm gonna pray to the Most High, go ahead and either end him or put him to the point where he be so godly sorry that he'll never do this again, or he end up like Nimrod. Something like Nebuchadnezzar. You know. Driving
Nimrod got Nebuchadnezzar.
Either take him out or drive him completely crazy. Like, okay, listen, bro, I want to tell you what this wicked Negro was doing. Running around here saying
watch our words about the ancient deity.
Nimrod ain't a deity. But I'm gonna tell you what this wicked dude did though. So because he wrong and people correcting him, now you gonna start talking about you put curses on people, kids and stuff. First off, nigga, the Most High don't work with you. You done cursed me so many times and ain't nothing happened. You didn't do nothing to me. You didn't do nothing to me. You ain't did nothing to half the people you cursed. Who you talking about? And I'm doing cursing.
Judah.
Oh yeah, I remember he tried that before. Yeah. So my thing is, you're talking about weaponizing the Most High to protect your wickedness. that then you later had to come back for it and repent. Listen to this. I cursed you and was wishing wickedness upon you. Then I had to come back and repent. And now I'm supposed to think that you dealing with the Most High. I ain't saying
right. I don't believe that either.
Right. Now I'm not saying you can't repent. I'm saying you haven't. And it's obvious because I saw how you was acting today. You drunk. And I don't care what you say, bro. I know when a nigga drinking. I know when you're so, especially you. I know when you're sober and when you're not. We know, and we sit here watching you drink online, bro. Like, why are we playing? Like, we know when you're sober, we know when you're not. You slurring your words. Just to the announcer.
And see, this is what that scripture talking about when it says, here a little, there a little, line upon line, precept upon precept, line upon line, precept upon precept, right? And in the Hebrew, they take off running with that, right? And they don't finish the rest of the scriptures for them. It say when you're responding like that, when you're acting like that, you're going to get you and the person you're talking to about to get caught up in a snap. It said it right there in the book. But he want to keep on talking about Torah and then going from scripture to scripture. That scripture that say line upon line, precept upon precept would leave you in a snare. Now I can put it up and show it to you.
And Judah ain't that important, man. Like when you think that, you know what I'm saying, because somebody did you wrong, like the Most High just going to curse him, you must really think you that important to the Most High. You're not that important.
Ain't nobody did that Negro wrong.
But no, I'm just saying though, people, that's how people be like, yo, honestly, like look, when you do wrong, you want mercy and grace. But when somebody do you wrong, you like wickedness and all the stuff that come on. Nah, yo, listen, like, yo, look, you reap what you sow. You understand what I'm saying? Like, look, yo, we when we get too high-minded, yo, sometimes we gotta be corrected. And you know what I'm saying? And that's just the case. So, you know, come out your pride, bruh. I don't appreciate you calling me a bitch ass nigga, but that's all right. I've been working on my attitude. I'm gonna let that slide.
What?
It ain't gonna slide too many times.
Yeah, what? Hold on, man. See, now you can do him like I did something else. What in your mind possessed you to call me a bitch ass? What did I do to you?
Bro, at least you wasn't a bitch ass faggot ass.
Yeah. Nah, see, I ran up on the thing when he was live.
I'm a faggot ass bitch ass.
I went on the thing. Nah, he kicked me out. You know, that's when he was like, "Oh, this bitch ass," because I went on the thing. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna let him know, like, "Yo, look, bro, like, I feel you. You want to be on side and everything. Now you got views. That's cool though, but you can't ignore the fact that this man knew this 3 years ago. I'm just now finding out about it. You know what I'm saying? But this man knew this stuff was going on 3 years ago, bro. That's complicit. That's being complicit. That's going along just to make money. So you ignore the fact that this man's got this going on while you bring them into the community, right? But when he owed you 10,000 stacks, you was ready to blow. You know, you was ready to expose this dude for $10,000. You was ready to expose him. You already knew, yo, your wife's cousin. You already knew what's going on. You still wanted to be down with this dude, yo. You still wanted to bring him around the community.
The man played the Nino Brown clip when Sinetta was talking about I got this on you, and then Red Pill say I'm in your mouth when I see you, and the other New York niggas was talking about they gonna put hands on him when they see him. The man played the Nino Brown clip when Nino was in church, not church, but when he was in court.
Polite played it.
Yeah, Polite played the Nino Brown clip.
Talking about I love the American system.
Yeah. Talking about if I go down, we all go down.
We all go down. Yeah.
That's
what niggas scared of, though.
Yeah, and they shut up. And when they shut up, they allow them to come back. Then I see a video with Minister Inky. Minister Inky, you forgot when Polite got you that pot nigga, you said he the best nigga in the world, he your best friend. Mm-hmm. Now, your best friend, you gonna have to put money on your best friend book. That's what you supposed to be talking about. A best friend done fucked up, I'm probably gonna be having to put money on their book.
Shit, that nigga ain't been calling that nigga his best friend in a long time. That nigga been dragging Polite for a long time.
I mean, we talking about what, at least
back when the scammers shit came out. That nigga was on that shit. He said, I told y'all, yes, he's scamming. And I told y'all, don't stop fucking with that nigga.
Laptop went missing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He been dragging them. I ain't saying he ain't got nothing that you could probably make a answer for or calling it, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I just look at it like this, Walk. If that's your partner, right? And your partner fuck around and kill somebody. Fuck around and go to a party where life.
No, I agree with you on the sentiment because that's what I told Sarnetta. If this dude get convicted of this rape, you don't gotta treat him like anything else other than what you've been treating him because you already knew about this shit, right?
Right.
You are this supposed to be your partner. You helping through this sickness or whatever you want to excuse it as. Helping him through this stint he finna do. That's what. But no, he already admitted I'ma drag his ass. We'll drag him now. Like what the fuck? How you admit that shit in the open, man? No, I'ma get at your ass now. I don't care what the courts do. If the courts let you off, nigga, how did your nut get on that little girl? Right. You not finna go live talk about Rosewood's diary.
Listen, let me tell you something. You should have been in that position.
From A to Z, but point blank, how that nut get on that girl?
Right. Here.
If you ain't coming on my channel talk about that, nigga, you ain't coming on here.
Nah, he shouldn't be in that position, period, bro.
I agree with you. I'm not nobody's knocking that. Yes. No. But how did your nut get on that girl? You can explain why you alone with a 14-year-old. This is my girlfriend's daughter. That's why I'm with her. What the fuck? I can't be with my girlfriend's daughter? But when you get to the point where it's nut on her, nigga, it ain't nothing else to talk about. Can't nobody give you permission to do that.
You violate that little girl. Ain't nothing else to talk about. You go from a so-called after party to a goddamn hotel. Take your ass back
to a hotel.
Yeah, that was some sucker shit. Yeah.
He fucked up 20 times in the scenario.
Ain't no justification for none of the fuck shit he did.
No man's sin is greater than the other man's sin. I may transgress. I may be wrong. Everybody ain't wrong. So you know what I said? I said, yo, anybody that has any point of contention with me, anything is overdue to them, do me a favor. Hit me at communication is key.
Somebody edited it, but this is
guess what? Been contacting people. And what I'm gonna do? I mean, it's not a large amount of people, but what I'm gonna do, like I did last week, let's do it. Every time I remedy a situation, I should bring the person on here so they can just confirm. Yo, the brother did reach out. And if you hit me at their email, trust me, my admin is going to reach out to you. Because that's what I'm about. And after I do that, then you come up with this mysterious tribunal. He didn't even call me. But it's all right. Because you don't find out why I call y'all the placebo pills. Oh, like, come on, they was respectful to you. You think it was respectful. Because there was no cuss words for the most part. But you don't go through what we go through here. You don't know what's going on in the inner workings. No, I ain't going to speak spooky to you. I ain't going to speak spooky to you. We're going to have a nice talk with you, brothers. We're going to have an amazing talk with you, brothers. It's going to be amazing. I swear to you, it's going to be amazing. Huh? It's going to be great. I love it. I'm going to do this for you real quick. Damn, we need unity. Yeah, we need unity. But you can't say after people get banged on or attacked, time to unify. The time to unify is via phone call. They would have made a phone call and said, bro, this is where we at. It seems like we can't come to terms. We got no other course of reaction to take, or we don't know what to do. We can't do. We got to do it this way. Cool. At least I can say, man, we had a fallout. Phone it didn't work out. No. This is what we're going to do. Still love you now. That's the reason I'm not going to go certain places with this conversation. That's why I said I don't know how to do all of that. Show people text and show people email stuff on YouTube. I don't know how to do that. But I want you to know how I feel. show you how I feel.
Here come.
I'm gonna show you exactly how I feel.
Yes, I was a member, but I was forced into this way of life. Hey, look, I've been dealing drugs ever since I was 12 years old. See, I didn't have the chances that you had, Miss Hawkins.
That nigga taking the York touched me route.
Swear to God.
I've been getting molested since I was a kid.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, bro. He can tell you, yo, York forced me.
Is this new?
No, that's what they told them. They said they gonna take if elder told polite to give them folk their money back, and the elder told polite to come clean and leave the community. That's what the elder told them. So polite said, "Who are these elders?" Then they doubled down with the elder, and they kept on coming with the elder for about a week. They were talking about the elder. I was coming here. This was about 2 years ago. I know I was coming over here.
Oh, so he's saying he's scamming. He been scamming since 12 years
and I was
old.
asking y'all, I said, y'all ain't seen the another show? And y'all was saying, nah, I'm like, they were going there polite about paying these folk their money back. Because a new dude had came out and said he owed them $15,000. And the dude had all his receipts and all that shit, and he was going over on another show or whatever. So the pills come back, they try to double down.
About crypto rules.
Yeah, I think that's his name too, yeah. Mm-hmm. But he ain't had that much gangster in it, light chump, some real dude. And then after he chumped that dude, he got at the pills, and he ain't say much, he ain't say nothing really to Sarnetta. But this video right here, this little clip right here, is for all of them.
Damn.
Like that shit crazy, man. He played that. This video right here edited. Somebody, whoever this is, had that edited the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on that Raccoon 2 channel. That's the name for channel Raccoon.
Boy.
Yeah, that shit ain't called polite. They call some other shit. At first, I thought that shit said Raccoon when I first seen it. Yeah, man. Word salad done fucked up this time.
Yeah, that shit fucked up.
Yeah. His ass going down this time. Going down, word salad.
Well, we really just watched this man say,
You don't
in the video. Not only am I gonna snitch on y'all, but we all doing it.
And they shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That's what you heard.
But in context, that's regard to scamming, not pedophilia. All right.
Did you hear you got Suave, you got Sarnetta to admit that he basically was doing a show that he knew he could produce just to get food.
Yes.
And get his
and wash his clothes. Yeah.
Oh, he said wash his clothes. I thought he said wash his cars.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said wash his cars.
No, he said his clothes.
Oh, wash his clothes. Oh, okay.
Wait, don't hurt me?
Suave and Sarnetta got into it. And Suave basically got Sarnetta to admit that he put on a bogus show just to get money to get food in the house and wash his clothes. Yeah.
That's a sorry ass nigga. He's a sorry motherfucker.
I'm sitting here thinking the same thing. Knock on wood. That's some lazy ass shit right there.
Like you can't ask some people to wash their clothes. Like can I get some money to wash my clothes? Niggas are still sending you money.
That's a hustle. He get paid for YouTube, bro.
But even if he needs some money to wash his clothes, they will still super chat him some money to wash his clothes, bro.
Yeah, they would. That is true.
Know that. And so when the Hebrews get up here and lie,
you know you want to find it. Knowing that live,
that's what it says in your scriptures. Another scripture says, "Who will stand up for me and rise up against the evils of iniquity?" Who will rise up for me and stand up against the evils of iniquity? When he's talking about the lie, one of the things the Most High hate is a lying tongue, and y'all know that. And so when the Hebrews get up here and lie, the Hebrews say the Most High said.
So why did you do it live asking people to give you money to see the polite stream knowing you wasn't finna go live with that nigga? You set up a 10 o'clock reminder, knowing that interview wasn't to happen.
But you telling people they need to give you some cash app and donations so they can see an interview you know you want finna do.
Can I answer you now without interruption? Good question. I told the people, give me.
Yo, Swab, fix that.
Oh, yeah. That's what I said. Me go to Google.
Dan said he took on Captain Tazoriak. He killed Polite. He fucking killed Polite, man. I think he beat up Eman Bashir through platform. You don't think y'all niggas
for support?
You can hate all you want. Don't you got a woman or something? You got a woman? You supposed to be a man. Don't you lazy? Y'all want to Are you worried about what these people do? Instead of against the Egypt.
Ass nigga, man to man, why am I a bitch ass nigga, homie?
When I said that, brother.
I was in your chat, and I said, Sonnet ain't buying that shit y'all niggas selling. Sonnet ain't buying that shit. So I never said, DJ Black Chon, get your bitch ass out my chat, nigga.
Oh, if I did that and I probably mistook you for something else, I apologize to you.
Okay.
Good question. I told the people, give me some goddamn money because I needed some food to put on my table.
Live asking people to give you money to see the polite stream knowing you wasn't finna go live with that nigga. You set up a 10 o'clock reminder, knowing that interview wanted to happen. But you telling people they need to give you some cash app and donations so they can see an interview you know you wasn't finna do.
Can I answer you now without interruption? Good question. I told the people, give me some goddamn money because I needed some food to put on my table. I told the people to give me some money because I got to pay some goddamn bills. See, I'm not ashamed to say that. I didn't say give me money so I can buy this and do that. No, I told the people live on the chat.
Is that
I need some money. I got to pay my goddamn bills.
Go back, man. Was that Yara snore? Go back to the right. Hey, I heard somebody snore. Was that you, Yara? Go back.
So why did you do it live asking people to give you money to see the polite stream knowing you wasn't finna go live with that nigga? You set up a 10 o'clock reminder, knowing that interview wanted to happen. But you telling people they need to give you some cash app and donations so they can see an interview you know you wasn't finna do.
Can I answer you now without interruption? Good question. I told the people, give me some goddamn money because I needed some food to put on my table. I told the people to give me some money because I got to pay some goddamn bills. See, I'm not ashamed to say that. I didn't say give me money so I can buy this and do that. No, I told the people live on the chat, yo, I need some money. I got to pay my goddamn bills. I got to wash my clothes. Hit me off. And the people loved. And they came out and gave me money. Did you give me 10 cents or anything? No, right? Why are you worrying about what people gave me?
Yeah, that was y'all right.
You selling them from the people. Because I'm not worried about what you need the money for. I'm asking, why did you promise them a polite interview? You know you denied. Why?
What did I say? What did I say?
You said, if y'all want to see this interview, coming up, I need some money. I can't be giving this content for free, knowing damn well polite wants to come and talk about no case on 9 o'clock.
That's not true.
That is true, because he already got a reminder on his Instagram. He does the motherfucking Bentley fucking diaries.
I'm going to say it again. See, Suave, when people speak of ignorance, they sound dumb as shit. I'm trying to tell you, I can prove that Polite was scheduled to come on at 10 o'clock. I can prove that.
How?
Oh, I got text messages. That's how. Polite text me. Listen, bro. Listen. Goddamn. Just listen. Brother Polite texted me at 9:30 and told me that his lawyer told him he had to fall back from doing the interview. I got the text.
No shit, he told you that. He told you that the first time you called him.
Matter of fact, I ain't got to explain that to you, man. You already got your mind set up. I don't even have to explain it to you.
Chill, man. Come on, man. What you doing?
I don't even have to explain shit to you because your mind is set up. And so what? Polite didn't come. So Polite didn't come, nigga. So now you do care about
going on in your life. Take that white man dick out your mouth. You being a scammer. Worry about what you need going on in your life. I'm worrying about other people's life. You're supposed to be a man. You worrying about other people's matters, man.
Hey man, I love y'all, man. I got to go, man. I love y'all, man.
Other men's affairs, boy. Hey, boy, stop worrying about what other men is doing in their affairs. What the fuck are you doing, boy? You scam the people. All right, so what you gonna do about it? What you doing? Try to challenge the nigga another way. You promise the people you're making money off of, you scam the people off of a promised lie, off of a female's rape, nigga. All right, so what you gonna do about it? And you sit up here offering, but you want to talk. Okay, so what you gonna do about it? Now that you said all that. What you gonna do about it? All right, then shut the fuck up. You confronted me. You don't do a damn thing. Sit your whole ass down and keep on looking at me. You keep on watching me, pussy. You hear me? You hear me? You keep on watching me, you cum-sucking punk ass nigga. You keep watching me. You do watch me. That's how you know everything. You just keep watching me in the bushes, nigga. That's what you do. You not no man. You ain't no man. You keep watching me, nigga. That's what you do. I know you. I don't watch the people, but you don't know Bible verses. You don't give a fuck about. The people gonna keep showing love and support me. They gonna keep showing love and support me. So you can hate all you want, nigga. You can hate all you want. Don't you got a woman or something? You got a woman, nigga? You got a woman or something? We talking about you scamming. Why you attacking women? Weaker. I'm telling you, you can't fuck with the real. That's why you got all these. Right. I can't fuck with the real. You right? You liquor, sick motherfucker. You wet brain bastard. People acting like you care about black people. I'm gonna get some more money tonight too, nigga. And you mad? I'm gonna get more money tonight. You mad? It's not personal, man, nigga. I'm gonna get more money tonight, bitch. It's business when this little girl get raped. So let me sell this sound like you mad. This little girl got raped. No, you mad. That's why you can't get this up on. And I'm calling you a scammer with other kids. You mad, bitch? You mad, bitch? You mad?
God, your mic is crazy, brother. Your mic is acting. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yo, Judah.
Your mic is crazy, bro.
Yo, Judah. Hey, yo, Judah. Yo, Judah. Hey, Judah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Judah. How come every time I come on the show, it's all you got? Always these bitch ass niggas want to argue instead of want to just talk and build. These niggas just argue like fucking hoes, man.
You're a celebrity, brother.
These niggas want to argue, man. I don't want to do all that every time I come on the show,
that nigga ego, man. You don't do this every time you come on the show. This is my first time you doing this. Stop
bitch, shut up. Hey, bitch, shut your ass,
nigga. You do all that goddamn scamming, but your ass can't confront a motherfucker.
So what? I'm gonna get more money tonight.
You ain't got no dirt on me, bitch.
I'm gonna get more money tonight.
You knew that nigga was fucking kids and you still hungry. But then you got mad, got your drawers to bust, and you want to try to talk about it. And then you went straight back. A week later, you was back holding that nigga hand and squirting him through the black mask. You put him in the position to get that girl, and so that he could fuck with her daughter. You want to get this nigga validity, nigga.
No.
So you can't defend.
No, that's that, bro. No,
there's nobody trying to defend him, bitch. What is you talking about?
Judah is trying to defend you.
No, I'm talking about polite.
I know, because you and you didn't get what this conversation.
Number one, I don't drink, stupid. Where you get
your nigga? Watch this. The camera and come back licking your lips. Nigga, who the fuck you think stupid?
Dumb. Hey, dumb. It's called a shot. It's not liquor. You don't understand what a shot is.
It's alcohol. You're drunk. You get drunk off of it.
All right, so I'm drunk now. All right.
So I'm drunk now. What? You dumb motherfucker, man.
Explain that shit one more time, bro.
Y'all make that shit too easy, man. That nigga said it's not liquor, it's a shot. Wait, what? What the fuck did you just say to me, man? Let me see.
Old as hell. So what up, bro?
No, see, no.
So
bro.
There's nobody trying to defend him, bitch. What is you talking about?
Yeah,
who's trying to defend him?
He's trying to defend you.
No, I'm talking about polite. Number one, I don't drink, stupid. Where you get that? Dumb. It's called a shot. It's not liquor. You don't.
Come on, man. That's a t-shirt.
Hold on, man. What's the shot then?
It's called a shot, not liquor.
Really. Nah, it's like this little cranberry looking stuff that come in a bottle that you like.
That would be cool if he just in a minute, second later, okay, he drink. That would be cool if a second later he didn't say this.
Dumb. It's called a shot. It's not liquor. You don't understand what a shot is. All right, so I'm drunk now.
All right, so I'm drunk now. What?
And now y'all want to go debate. This y'all king. Oh my God. Yo, so I wanted to point this out too. So I was looking at the Napad versus JJ 7000 debate. Because y'all can see what I'm about to put together. And so I'm watching how horrible they debates are. And I'm talking about because you brought up, you talking about wanting to go debate over there. Why the fuck would I go debate over there, nigga? You holding a damn phone up through the camera so we can see the time every now and then. Niggas don't know their time. Niggas don't, like, you interrupting and shit. Oh, go ahead and finish your statement. Hey, look, fam, this is the big leagues. The shit you do over there is amateur shit. They arguing before the debate start because they don't got the title straight. You trying to run two different title debates in the same sitting. Like, nigga, hey, look, man. We got this shit down to a science, nigga. Don't you ever fucking say nothing about the big leagues. We're gonna do a whole fucking stream about how fucking dirty and disgusting and horribly ran your debates are, nigga. Because you want to have your face in the screen while the debaters are debating shit. Nigga, you got me fucked up, bro. The big leagues. You weak ass nigga. Fuck the house of consciousness.
Damn. That was heavy.
It hasn't done what, like, bro. And I'm being very measured because there have been some elders that have come through and actually taught us some things, right?
Yeah.
But what this shit been turned into now, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. Yeah, I'm almost finished. Go to your room. Then I'll let you come use it once I'm finished. Go ahead. So, I guess you think I'm playing with you, huh?
I tell you, the buzzword that pulled us out of it while you take care of your children. The buzzword that pulled us out of it, they kept on saying spooky. Spooky. Y'all dealing with a spook god. All that old spooky.
Yeah.
And it made people run away. You know what I'm saying? Other than the people who really stand on and say, no, I'm dealing with the spirit. And my spirit here to check your spirit, that your spirit ain't conscious. Your spirit got a whole lot of knowledge but no wisdom. Y'all heard, I think it was Marcus Aurelius who said that. Beware of obtaining.
It's called spookism, and it's nothing wrong with
spookism. Yeah, man. So Blue is a young man that holds on to that. But watch this, Elder. To his defense, as a kid, he grew up hearing that from people Sonetta's age, let alone Polite. Polite only a few years older than Blue. Think about Brother Unc, who could be Blue Dad. Sonetta, who could be Blue Dad. So Blue, he got him having that position, he got it honest. Because that's true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they keep running it down. They'll keep running it down. They Natcha Tahuti caught the fire, put Polite in place. Light caught the fire, they put Jabari in place. You know what I'm saying? Then Jabari came in, they trying to find something.
And none of them niggas never dealt with us.
You know?
They ain't never dealt with us. I definitely ain't had my shot. I ain't going over there. I already beat up on Garfield on baby conversations. These niggas is scam artists, nigga. That goddamn pamphlet that man wrote ain't no goddamn book, and he peddling shit around. Wait till I get my hands on that motherfucker.
Goddamn.
Wait till I get my hands on that. Talking about Garfield weak ass book. Garfield weak ass goddamn pamphlet. Scammer. His Bible scammer.
Oh, you talking about that $40 book you wrote?
Yeah, listen, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this. I was trying to be cool with niggas. I don't need your friendship. I don't need none of that shit. You the big leagues, nigga. You the big leagues. I'm finna shoot at the crime. Now I'm finna shoot at you. Because you fucked around and lied. You did all of this shit. We was already on your neck from you bringing this weird ass nigga in here. And now you got the audacity to be running around here acting like y'all niggas is untouchable. Bitch ass niggas, y'all don't see what's going on? Don't worry, though. I'm gonna learn you. Y'all done read all the books. I done did all the extra research, nigga. I'm that nigga. I'm tired of this bullshit, bro. The more I hear this weak ass nigga put, yeah, I got the people giving me money, so what? That shit passes around. That's okay. That's cool, right? People homeless, people crazy, people out of their mind, looking to come out of this craziness that has been done to them in these church houses that's been making merchandise of them, and you gonna turn around and do the same thing under the guise of consciousness. I reject that, and I reject you. And your dirty little, you know what, I ain't gonna say that, but y'all got me fucked up, bro. Y'all got me all the way fucked up. I don't know what you thought this was. I don't know what you thought was gonna happen. This is done, bro. You have no more authority to be the leader around here. You don't give a damn about the people.
Yeah, I think the whole Black YouTube community is really turning their backs on Sonetta. So when I'm looking, you got Tasha K coming at him.
Like the milk crates, that's what they say. These ones need more balance.
Everybody, you guys not gonna be disobedient with Sonetta to the country community.
Then you got Tanya, TKO, you got Taz, you got Uncle Suge doing that.
About that much, you can see about that much, right? About that much. That nigga strong, man. You got another.
I do that shit. Hey, it says here to my wife. No, don't do it. Don't kill yourself. Yeah, that's to just show them to up the stakes. I gotta up the stakes on the ass. I'm still gonna be out here. And he bought stuff in front of his children. Oh my gosh. That was official. And they don't got the milk crate. The milk crate's supposed to be the more challenging one, but those ones easy to balance. I had to go to the people online. Yeah, they capping. Yeah, my wife wasn't. She'd come with all the negative energy. Nah, I was almost at the top. She like, nah, you gotta be raised. You got on the slides. You can die. I'm like, yo, mad negative energy. Let me get the fuck out of here. We're the support
Mobile, 12, 5, 13.
Nah, they don't got the right crates. That's what happened. Those crates balance easier. Huh? They don't got the milk crate. They need the milk crate cakes. Where you going, baby? I know. Think she breaking rules, that's why. Think she breaking rules. Come on, baby. Come on, we out of here. We stairs in today? Work them stairs.
Somebody on your mind,
say bye-bye. Hey, nephew, we out of here. Say bye. Come on, Neff. Out of here. Come on, baby. Hey, peace, y'all. Y'all in tomorrow? Yeah. Salute. Peace. What up? How you get? Uber? Pop out with me. I'm gonna go get some green juice and ginger shots and shit.
Hey, tell that nigga we got a 14-year-old for sale for that.
Call it from there.
That nigga said
Hey, let's get some green juice and ginger shots.
Hey, you hookah on. Don't play like that.
All right.
Hey, don't play your hookah now. We not playing, bro.
We not playing like that, bro.
He live, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna do that shit. That was hating on the kid. That was big hating.
Well, great. Thank you for green.
Hey, you know what?
Ginger shots.
I go to that spot where you got the watermelon juice. That shit lit. That shit nice. What's up? They made it higher? What they doing? Man, stuff happened, Dave. You took 2 threes. Hey, I'm feeling like just jumping out somewhere. I don't know where.
Yeah, man. So I said he was going to airport out tonight.
Hey,
where?
Stop hanging out with the homies. We out of here. Come on, baby. Keep hanging out with the homies.
So he ain't gonna say shit.
What's up, baby? Green juice it is. Ginger shots. Shots on the house. Man, nigga, still like you still running. Enough is enough, nigga. We've been out here for hours. And then come out tomorrow. 3 days straight. Charge up and rap, relax. Yeah, wow. So yeah, let me pull this stuff up the way. What is this?
I was just saying, shit, he got a bunch of shit on, but you better go take all this shit out the car and watch.
Packing bags. That's what he do. They pack bags.
We can go out of here too.
Peace. Hey, you should come get a ginger shot. Green juice and ginger shot. Get a vibe. Meet me over there. I'm right there. I'm leaving now. Right down the block. On the corner. Yeah, you could. Where the post office, you can park over there. Right here. You know what I'm talking about? The supermarket right there. Then you're going to drive 3 miles out. Watch. Yeah, you good right there. You can sit right there. Yeah, he don't follow instructions good. I know he dropped out. That nigga do not follow instructions. He don't. He just be shaking his head. Yeah. You know when a nigga be speaking another language or they accent weird and you don't want to keep asking what they saying over and over, you just start shaking your head kind of, yeah. That's what he be doing when we talking regular English. Oh shit!
Oh my God! Look at me! I am.
Yo,
I am dead.
I felt
Where are you from?
Hey, baby. Huh? What is that? Hey, baby. Oh, what is that? That's the buttons to move the seat back and forth. Yeah, back and forth. Say hi, Ricky. That's Ricky right there. Ricky. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Ricky. There you go. Say hi, Ricky.
Oh, stupid, man.
You said, baby?
Let me get out of this shit. I can't work, dude. I'll let y'all.
Yeah.
All right, for sure, big dog.
Yo. I just make sure that nigga understand. Like, we ain't gonna be this. Yo, Rob, we out. Yo, Rob. Come on, son. Wait, let me get that key. Open up that glove compartment, that button to the left. To left. Boom, right, up. Boom. Yeah, it should be it. Yeah, let me get this shit. AC and shit. Is that baby? He said, F him. Yeah, what time is it? Hey, we both like, what time is it? Hey, you should have told me I was after the time. I felt like I was, but I didn't know it to be a fact. Why you hating on me on the quick challenge? Hey, what up? Hating on me. I was gonna do that, and I just need the strength and support of my woman. All I heard, you gonna die. You gonna die. You gonna die tonight. You know you're gonna die. You gonna die tonight. I was like, yo, yeah, she was going in, right, baby? Yeah, tell him again. What you saying? I'm telling you. I'm like, yo, why mommy ain't supporting? Yeah, let them know. Get your ass over here. Yeah. Anytime he gotta take gender shots, he acts like a child. He be trying to dunk that fade. What's up, baby? And he got his motorcycle. What do you think gonna happen? Hey, what up? Take a ginger shot with us. He don't like them shits. He don't like that shit. He out of here. They just take that. They take some tequila shots. So they gonna take a ginger shot. Hey, I see you stalling. Come on, pull up. I'm out of here. Chill out on what? Ginger shots? Yeah, get your ginger shot. Leave the tequila alone. Hey, you pulling up? I'm out. Don't make me get an extra one and then you ain't around. Man, nigga, I'm buying enough for us here. All right, say less. Peace. Nigga gonna take their house serious. Only thing you gonna get from Remy is some Henny. Only thing he got for you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good time. I'm glad y'all got to see some of this goofy stuff going on.
Yeah, man.
Stupid, bro. He shouldn't be posting that, yo. Because they'll use that. If he gets it, they're gonna be like, yo, this dude ain't got no remorse for what he did.
What did I miss, man? I'm putting this desk together.
No, man, you putting the desk together. What type of desk? For you?
Nah, for the kids. We bought a new school desk for homeschool.
I hear that.
Yeah. They finally showed up.
Yeah, that's hard. Zion Lexx, where you at, fam?
Yo, you still on
Damn, my nigga, what's good? You ain't fucking with us, man. We fucked with you.
No. How long you doing your streams for, Squad?
I don't know. You want me to end it?
Nah. I'll tell y'all, but I ain't gonna say it live. I'll wait.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.